What is going on, guys? It is Wraith. It is time for ToyHammer After Dark. We're starting a little early tonight because we have a special guest tonight. We have ReconRage, who's going to be talking about our JOYTOY news for the week, as well as we're going to go into his journey into Warhammer 40k, as well as his amazing JOYTOY collection. So what is going on, Recon? How is everything going, sir?
You know what? It's super nice to not be in that chat time. You know, I don't know how many times I have typos in your chat, so it's great to be here, able to speak what I'm trying to say and join you on here. Been following you for a while, and as you know, I'm a big fan of yours, Warhammer, and of course, you know, got Cyberlone, all of them in the chat that I chat with, and so it's just nice to actually be, as Lone says, present.
Exactly. Well, like I said, this is a joy for me because I've talked to you and we've spoken a lot over the past year, actually. So having you on the show and being able to talk about what I love and what you have a shared interest in Warhammer is awesome. We also have a shared interest in Legions, Mythic Legions, which we'll go into as well.
Awesome.
But yeah, so tonight is awesome. We didn't have a show last week, so I wanted to make sure I added some stuff to it. So we got our Imperial Knight in the background on fire, it almost looks like, right? Did an awesome review on that. That thing was crazy. It was much bigger than I expected. I don't know why I thought it was going to be smaller than it actually was. But I survived, and I actually got it on the display stand, so that was pretty awesome. So,
and you didn't destroy your dial.
No, it was not. That was actually and I got most of the dial came from Crashbox Customs, which you probably know. So I was just hoping that it wouldn't crack, which they make their stuff out of really awesome stuff anyway. But like, I was just hoping that it wasn't too heavy. It actually, in all honesty, it's really not that heavy compared to like the Nemesis Dread Knight. They're very similar weight. I feel like the Imperial Knight is a little bit heavier. It's not that much heavier than the Dread Knight, believe it or not, considering how much bigger the Imperial Knight is. So. But
that's crazy.
Anyway, we got some fun stuff to talk about tonight. I did a live unboxing 2 nights ago on Calgar and the Vitrix Guard from Space Marine 2 line. Did you get yours yet?
No, I haven't. I didn't order that yet.
Oh,
to be honest with you. There's a couple, because in all honesty, there's been so much hitting here lately. I know a lot of people here at Warhammer, between the new wave with Mythics, the G.I. Joe Kickstarter. I've just been putting my money into the bigger stuff, and of course the new Imperial, the one you have on the screen there.
Yep.
So you know, between that's shoot, that's like almost $1,800. You know, so
don't say that ever. It makes me feel bad.
No, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we all work. Whatever we spend our expendable income on is, you know, our perceptions are reality, right? And you know, it is what it is. So, but
that helps me from that perspective is, I've said it before. I sold about 60% of my collection last year, and so I'm really just concentrating on JOYTOY. I'll pick up the occasional, like for instance, I picked up Bathier from Mythic Legions, so I did spend on that when I went to Legions Con. I saw that in person, so I had to have that. But I'm very picky. I don't buy. Do you buy any Marvel Legends or anything like that?
No, in fact, 2 weekends ago, I actually sold my 3 HasLabs.
Oh wow, very interesting.
Galactus was the hard one for me to get rid of, but
Sentinel.
It is what it is.
How was was it in box, or how much did you wind up selling it for?
It's complete. They were all complete in box with shipper. I never actually. This is the part though. When you start looking around your collection and you've got stacks of stuff that you're not enjoying your stuff. So it's at that point, I'm like, I've got to purge, you know.
You are a smart man. By the way, I forgot to talk to the chat really quick. So we got Same Time Toys in here. Let me make sure I got this. We got Same Time in here. We got Lone. Why does it keep going to top? We got Brandon. What's up, Brandon? It's very nice to see you in here, sir. And then we also got Cyber Rat as well. So yeah, I feel like with the same type of thing, like one of the reasons why I sold a lot of my collection was similar to you. Like I was buying stuff and it was just collecting like stacks of figures in boxes, and I never opened them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my god, dude! Like I have, like, they talk about it in Warhammer, the miniatures. They talk about the piles of shame, right? So it's worse with figures because literally all you have to do is open them up. At least with piles of shame in Warhammer, it's because you have to open them up, put them together, glue them, paint them. That makes complete sense. But when you have a pile of shame as an action figure collector, there's a problem. So I agree 100% with you.
I
So-
had too much of that going on. So I've been purging over the last year and a half. I actually had Hot Toys on top of it.
Wow.
Last year, I actually sold all my Hot Toys. I had 207 Hot Toys. I sold all them, paid off 3 credit cards, financed my trip to Legions Con, and had $4,000 to spend there.
That's crazy, dude. Hot toys are no joke. I bought one hot toy. I'm looking at it right now. It's the only hot toy I purchased, which was the Punisher and the War Machine outfit. In the War Machine,
Yeah.
I'm a huge
That one's so good too.
That's the
So
only
good.
one I bought and I kept. So I've been good from that perspective. But I agree. So
Yeah.
how many hot toys did you have? You must have had like,
207.
holy crap, dude. Oh my god.
But I mean, think about it. I sold the Hulkbuster for like $1,700
Oh my god, that's crazy.
because it was the one with the extra arm. I mean, I had a stupid amount, and I'm very transparent sharing this with people in the community. I have a problem, and I needed Plastics Anonymous. I needed to go PAA class, because there's so much. I mean, we won't even talk about my comic books. Let's just not even bring that up. Okay, it's one of those things, man.
Yeah, I feel like I've done a pretty good job with hot toys. Like I said, I've always been like, I want one in my collection, and I bought it years ago when they came out with this version of it. And I've completely stayed away from anything else for hot toys. Same thing for it's not Mezco. I have one Mezco Punisher figure as well. But what's the other? What's the company that's making all of the amazing like He-Man figures right now? Not Mattel. It's the
Savage Crucible.
No.
He-Man. Mattel.
Mondo. The Mondo.
Oh
He-Man.
yeah, Mondo and the 1/6. Oh yeah, those are ridiculous.
I bought. So that's the other thing is. So I'm a Man at Arms fan from He-Man, right? So I have my beginning collection, which I still have to this day, is the Masters of the Universe Classics, right, from years ago with the Four Horsemen. That's really where my introduction to the Four Horsemen came from. So after the classics ended, I didn't collect any more He-Man figures, even when Mattel reintroduced like whatever they're doing now. But I do buy all the Man at Arm figures that come out. So anytime there's a Man at Arm release, I'll come out with that version of him. So for instance, like the Mondo version that came out, I bought one of Man at Arms that came out, was I guess like 3-4 years ago. But now they're coming out, I think, with a new one. So I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. What's that?
Do you collect any Mondo?
I did. I had them all, but like I said, when I sold off my 1/6 Hot Toys, there was some miscellaneous like the Mondo 1/6, some other one-offs from other companies that were reputable in the 1/6 market. I just said, all right, 1/6 gone. Star Wars Black Series gone. Marvel Legends gone.
Yeah. Yep. So it's similar to me, dude. Exactly the same way.
I fell in love. I've been with Mythics and Four Horsemen products since the advent of Decay.
Yep.
So I've been with them for a while. 8 years. I've been collecting, really got into it. So I love that. I love that group and that community, and I just love the positivity that comes out of there. Warhammer has always been a thing of mine, and we'll talk about that. JOYTOY really ramped it up, but I mean,
oh god,
there's a story there with Warhammer, like Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of parallel with me in my life.
Yep.
And so Dungeons and Dragons, or excuse me, Warhammer, JOYTOY, Mythic Legions, or anything Four Horsemen, to be honest with you, GI Joe, and then I get into like Medi Toys Orks, like those one-offs that are Zesray. I love the Zesray Barbarian. Yeah. So that's the kind of stuff that I get in.
That's awesome. That's actually mirrors almost exactly what I am. I pulled back on the G.I. Joe Classified big time. That was a lot of the stuff I sold that I was buying and I was not opening. But I decided to pick up all the classified figures from the I think it was 88, which is the Rolling Thunder, right? When the Rolling Thunder came out. So I'm collecting all of the G.I. Joe Classified figures from that year. So that I'll pick up. And I bought actually from Stormax Customs, which you probably know. I bought,
Always good.
Yeah, I bid on the hit and run classified and I won that one. So yeah. So I won that one. So yeah, so I'm trying, like I said, right now my focus is just JOYTOY Warhammer, right? That's my main part of my collection. So that's why, for instance, like, did you buy also the House Raven Errant Knight for the red Imperial Knight that came out just recently for pre-order?
No, that's the one that I told you that I'm saving up for right now.
Okay, cool.
Because it's you know it's what it's like 720, but it's like 6 something. I actually have some LTK of cash, credits, so it'll drop it down.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, so the moral of the story is your collecting habits are very similar to mine. They mirror the things that we both collect. Like, the number one thing for me right now is JOYTOY Warhammer, and I feel like that's also for you. I know that you have a big, I think it's 50-50 for you. I think JOYTOY Warhammer and Mythic Legions. I think I'm more 80-90%, well, definitely 90% JOYTOY Warhammer stuff. But I do occasionally pick up the Mythic Legions. One thing I'll say last, before we get into the news for JOYTOY, is Jeremy Gerard, a couple of years, I would say about 4 years ago, I actually had him create a custom figure for me of Wraith. So I have that of the Mythic Legions figure. So I'll have to show you that sometime. But yeah,
boy, I want to see that.
Yeah, so I have that, so that's awesome. But so we're gonna jump over to, we're gonna show off the news for the week because we had some interesting stuff from Friday's summer event for Warhammer. Did you check that out, or were you afterwards? Did you check any of the information out there?
I watched it afterwards. I was traveling in Seattle for work, so I couldn't be on it.
Okay, cool. So one of the big things is there was a lot of rumors that we were going to have a figure or some type of announcement from that Warhammer show. By the way, I watched it. I was going to live stream it originally, but work took hold of me, didn't want to let go. So I did a reaction video afterward. I still have to edit it up because it was a long show and there's a lot of stuff, like the whole Sigmar stuff. I was like, let me just fast forward through that. So it's not going to be on that reaction video, but I did see this, right? So this is the big thing that was released. Originally I thought it might be a action figure or another, maybe it was going to be Perturbo because we were still waiting for him to be released. Right? It looks like we're not going to see him for a couple more weeks. But this was announced, which is a first for JOYTOY and a first for Warhammer. So they're having essentially it's the cosplay helmet of Titus during the game before he gets his laurels. And this is awesome. I know that there's some negative reaction to this, right? But yeah. I think I'm not going to order this because I'm not an Ultramarine Smurf fan. This is a great item. I would have ordered this absolutely 100%. But because this is not a Grey Knight item, plus I have 2, which I'll show you in a minute. I have 2 helms already. One is the Terminator Grey Knight's helm, which I had 3D printed and a third party created it. It was about $350. I think it was about $400 2 years ago for it with shipping. And on the inside, I can't wear it, right? But I can't get over this price, dude. This is $159. Now, granted, shipping here is showing $143. What's hysterical is, I don't know if you've ever ordered from this before, but Merchhammer is the official Warhammer site, right? Now, I bought, and that's why I'm wearing this shirt right now. This is the Horus shirt from when Horus and the Justarian Terminators and Abaddon was released for the JOYTOY Horus Heresy line. I bought them all from Merchhammer because you got a free t-shirt. Now, usually their prices are kind of sucky when they have like an official JOYTOY release on their site because you have to pay the shipping. My shipping for this is $50. So $169, $50, and a free t-shirt for the helm and the holder if I wanted to pick this up. That's amazing, dude.
That's great.
So, like I said, this full screen or as full screen as I can.
Well, there's the real helmet right there. I mean, come on.
So this is the helm that I purchased from 3D. Somebody 3D printed this up, did a great job on this, right?
Yeah, it looks great.
But I can't wear it. On the inside of it, it's all like not very cool, right? I know for a fact that the inside of this Titus helmet is going to look like the helms from, if you purchased any of the helms from the Black Series helmets, right? Like I had a Mando helm, and that looked insane.
Is this the same company that's making those? I mean, it's not Black Series, but I mean, did they show the inside like this?
This is JOYTOY. No, I don't think that they showed. They put it on, but they,
because I wonder if they're going to actually have like a, you know, some type of padding, you know, like you would have, so it sits comfortably, or at least.
That's what I'm thinking. I think that again, when I had the Mando helm from the Black Series, I gave it to my nephew. But when I had it on and I wore it, it was actually awesome. Like the padding on it was great. The inside of it was all set up like you would think it would look. And that was, I think it was like 120, 130 bucks. And those were mass produced, but they know that those are going to sell. This is a first time for something like this. And I know some people are upset that that they're diving into the third-party makers of these helms, but dude, like this price is good. I mean, comparatively, like if you want to go out and buy this helm from somebody making this is going to be $300. Like you're not going to get this for cheaper.
Easy.
That's what I'm saying. Now this one also has the light up eyes. Now I can tell you for a fact, because I've tried streaming with my Grey Knight Interceptor helm, okay, which is awesome. This is my cosplay helm that I'm going to be wearing too.
Still cool.
On, right? And so the eyes light up blue, but you can't see shit with this, dude. Like what is imagine someone just, to give you an idea, imagine someone taking a flashlight and just shining it in your eyes and say, go watch, go see. That's essentially what it is, because these lights are right on your face. So the only way I could think that if they engineered it in a way is to have the light shooting out, so there's no light coming and hitting you in it.
Question for you. So are you able to control the light when on and off without taking the helmet off?
Yes.
While you're walking?
Yes.
So I guess maybe that added factors for people that want to do like cosplay photos with you. You could pop the light on really quick and then shut it off when you need to walk.
Exactly. This one has a button on the light on the left. Mine has this, which is a it's a remote control. I just press it on and off when I want to go. So yeah. So, and then the other thing too is, compared to this one, obviously, mine has a Bluetooth mic and a headset inside of it. So if I want, when I'm walking around, I can have a voice modulation set up, so I can have a speaker coming out and talking. But going back to this, like I said, I think that this is a really good price. I think that.
Are you going to sound like Optimus Prime? Is that what you're going to do?
Well, I don't know if you've ever. So I have voice mod for the Space Marine, and I've toned it down a lot because it's just way too much. And I've done a couple of live streams when I'm playing Space Marine 2 with the voice modulation setup. But yeah, when I'm gonna try to do it at the con. I'm gonna try not, because there's so many crazy things I want to do. Like I wanted to have a Iron Halo, literally a hologram coming out of the back of my power pack as I'm walking around, right? And I'm like, all right, I gotta chill out because I've actually never done this before, and I have to actually see what I can do. So I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna try to do the voice modulation. So
I'm telling you, you're going to be a big hit, because I spoke about this on some of my Legions live streams, some of the shows I do, and they're like, no way. And there's a lot of Legions fans that are really, they're trying to hold off from buying the JOYTOY because they know it's a slippery slope, and I am always bringing them up on my shows. And I mean, you've got 10 people right now. I've actually had some people follow me say, hey, I'm watching. A bunch of Legions people are starting to tune in. So they're hearing this now. They know you're coming. They know the Grey Knights are coming to Legions Con 2025. They're pretty intimidated. I think they feel that, like, you know, they've got a couple factions that can take you out, but the end result is they don't know what it's going to be like when the Grey Knights walking down the hallway at Legions Con. They're going to be scared shitless.
Dude, I'm gonna give out 10 of my Wraith purity symbols, seals, that while I'm at Legions Con. I'm gonna do the same thing at San Diego Comic-Con. I got one with your name on it as well, sir. So, but that's awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna have not this in 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I'll have Emil on, who does the customs. So he's gonna be on, and he's gonna be talking about his love of Warhammer and
Emil Wickman?
Yes, yep, he's gonna be on.
Get the heck out of here! It's my brother from another mother.
Yeah, when I was at Legions Con last year, I was talking to him, and he's a huge Warhammer fan and a Grey Knight fan specifically. And I was like, dude, I love the Grey Knights. I had just had my surgery a couple months prior, so I was explaining like some stuff with that. So we had talked, we had created a relationship. So I talked to him a couple weeks ago, so we ironed out a date. So it's going to be, I think, not this weekend. I gotta look again. It's I think the first, second week of August, and that will be an early show because it's gonna accommodate him and him being in Europe. So I think it'll probably be a 2 o'clock show, just like I did with Mario from Mario Finite Collectibles a couple weeks ago. So, but yeah, he's gonna be on. I explained to him already that I'm gonna be at the con with my full cosplay of the Grey Knight Interceptor, so that should be a blast. So.
It's gonna be a blast. You should let me pop in and just surprise that little Swedish beauty that he is.
Absolutely, dude. That would be hysterical. Absolutely. Oh my God. But going back to this, so what is your take on? Let me jump back over
the helmet.
What's your take on this? Yeah.
I personally think it's great. Here's how I look at it. Like, there's always going to be things that come out from any lore that you're in, and nothing says you have to buy it, right? But it's sure nice to have opportunities and people making all of this stuff. So in case you do want it, you know, I come from a generation when I was younger growing up, we didn't have a lot of these options. No. And now they're just, you know what I mean?
No, we did not. We did not have
So I will never be upset about it. The pricing's great. The helmet looks cool. I'm sure we're going to get more, you know, in hand, you know, updates and stuff. If this is for you, guess what? It's really cool because you have an opportunity to own it. If you really want it and you're in the Ultramarines and you want this as a centerpiece in your diorama or sitting on your counter or over your mantle on your bed, I don't know. You know, the end result is you've got an opportunity. And I think whether you bought another helmet somewhere else or whatever, like I think we talked about Black Series, there's been other people helmets, and Black Series came out with the Star Wars helmets, which were superior to some of the helmets that were $700 that weren't even near that.
I know.
So, hey,
I think this is awesome. Again, it comes with a helmet stand. I had to buy just regular helmet stands from Amazon from mine. So this comes with a nice helmet stand, and it also comes with a free T-shirt. Granted, it's not. Well, technically, this is a free T-shirt if you look at the price and you compare it to what the JOYTOY store has it for. But this is, I mean, shit. I'm wearing one of their T-shirts right now. They have good T-shirts. Normally, a T-shirt like this is about $40 from them, and then you're paying shipping. So you're getting the T-shirt, you're getting the helmet, you're getting the stand. With me, with shipping, it's $50, so it's going to be a little over $220 with tax. So $230 probably with tax. But yeah, like I said, this is or you have the option of just buying the helm by itself without the stand. But I think I'm personally not going to buy it because I don't have an affinity for this, and I already have 2 helms. But if this is a Grey Knight helm, or if this was a Blood Angel, if this is a Blood Angel helm, I would have picked this up. Absolutely, 100%. I still might, to be honest with you, now that I'm looking at it, because I would like to do a comparison between. Damn it, I have to stop looking at this before I'm about ready to buy it, because I.
Here we go. Every time I watch you do this, you know, I'm in the comments usually, and I'm like, you know, you're gonna buy it anyway. Stop saying you're not. And then by the end of the show, guess what? You're like, you're on JOYTOY buying it.
I don't want to buy this. I feel like I'm probably going to, but this, I mean, It's hysterical too. I know that Smoke in our Discord chat. By the way, we have a Discord chat, and he's like trying to make me an Ultramarines fan. So I'm gonna try not to be an Ultramarines fan because I'm sticking to my 3 Legion rule for what I'm collecting, and I'm staying away. Dude, did you see? Not to jump off point, but do you see how many JOYTOY Ultramarine figures there are, dude? Like, it's insane how many they made.
Yeah, I do.
I know. We're gonna look at your collection in a second. You're gonna look at this. All right.
Yep.
So, do you think you're gonna pick this up? Yes or no?
Initially, no, because I have a lot pulling my extra money right now in different directions. Would I like to have it as part of my collection? Absolutely, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
When is this coming out, by the way? This is actually on the JOYTOY site. I'll probably have it. So December. So it'll be out around Christmas time.
And so is the other night. It's supposed to come at that time too.
Dude, I don't
see that happening.
No, I don't think that we're gonna get the and I'll jump over this now. I don't think we're gonna get the second night. When
February, March.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we're gonna see that. I think that.
But the other possibility is we might get it, and the reason why I've had some actual conversations with others about this. The reason we might get it is all of the kinks have been worked out on the first Imperial Knight,
True.
Right? All the dynamic testing, the product, the QC, everything's been worked out. So all they have to do is just literally print this thing again, make this thing again, and put the new paint apps on it.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
It might.
It may. JOYTOY is they're amazing with the amount of shit that they have coming out. Like they announced Angron and like 6 months later he's coming. Or 4.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out. A couple of the Legions peeps are saying hi in the chat. So we got Brian there. So what's up, Recon? We've got a couple of people have been popping in and out. I just wanted to acknowledge them because I don't know about you, but it's always fun, and you're good at this, Wraith. I mean, you're really good at this, and I appreciate it. You're good about paying attention to the chat and saying hi to the people. It's important.
I try to, because I actually have to click on it, so I always have a reminder. I don't know if I'm good at it, but I try. While we're doing this, I'm gonna remember right now to press this button and say, if you like this content, guys, like and subscribe, because I always forget to press the button. So I'm pressing it now. If you guys like this content, like and subscribe, guys, and we'll keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing it anyway because I love this stuff. But
absolutely.
But yeah, so I pre-purchased this already. And what was funny was as I'm doing the other night review, I'm sitting there thinking, God damn it, dude! Like, where am I going to put this?
You'll find a place. Just like I'm going to find a place for my wonderful dragon coming next year. I'm going to find a place for all.
I forgot about that. I have that coming too.
I look at my living room right now. This is my living room, by the way. And I look at my living room and I go, do I really need a full couch? Maybe all I need is just a chair with my ottoman. And I could put 3 more cases. I could put 3 more showcases in here. That's it. I don't need all this stuff.
I appreciate it, Brian. Thank you. I appreciate it, sir. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely just a quick shout out for Brian too. I'm gonna be at Legions Con this year. I've gone every year. I'm a huge Legions fan. I've been a Legions fan since I guess the first Kickstarter I jumped in on when they had the medium-based figures, right? We had the vampires come out. We had, I forgot what wave that was called. It was right after. It was like their very first big Kickstarter wave that they had. What was that again?
Which one?
It was it was the very big one. It had like they had vampires. They like blew away all of their goals. They kept going on.
Oh, the Alithia wave.
I think that was it. Was about 8 years ago. 8
years
ago.
Yeah.
That's when I jumped in to Mythic Legions, and I've been to each of the Mythic Legions Con shows for the past, I guess it's 3-4 years. I've been to each one, so I haven't missed one. So, Brian, I'm definitely going to be at Legions Con this year. You'll see. You're not going to recognize this face because I'm going to be walking around as a Grey Knight in my cosplay, which is going to be a star. I've already asked Jeremy Gerard, by the way, to make sure they're okay with it, and he's like, yeah, absolutely. So
you're probably talking about, I'm looking at the history where you're talking about Arethyr wave with the demon horse and all that.
No, it was before that. It was the one with shit. It had like, I'm trying to think of something that would be. It was really the first. It had the vampires in it. It had the skeleton. It was like the medium-sized buck. It was the first time because we had the knights or the.
Covenant of Shadows.
Shoot, I don't think that was it.
That's okay. It's either Covenant of Shadows or Advent of Decay is probably
I
what
think
you're
it was
talking
Advent
about.
of Decay. It was the
Yeah,
really,
'cause-
really big one.
Yeah, no, it's a big one. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Advent of Decay. I think that was the biggest series, the biggest release they ever had. I mean, you literally had to like have, had to have your own 2 kiosks just to get those figures displayed.
Correct. I think this was it. I'm just bringing this up really quick. Yeah, this was it. It was Advent of Decay.
Oh yeah, and there's some real bangers in there like Bromden, Ironjaw, and Brother Mandibulus.
Yeah, dude. So what did I wind up selling? I think I kept all of my vampires. That's what I wound up keeping from Mythic Legions. I sold the rest because I was collecting goblins and so on and so on. But I kept all of my vampires and all of the Lithia essentially. So I collect all of those, and I think I still have Hagnon too. So
yeah, there's some really expensive, hard to get figures in that wave right there.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. This is my jump-in point for Mythic Legions. Again, this is about 8.5 years ago, because my son, I remember my wife was pregnant, and I was sitting there like contemplating. I'm like, I'm all in. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pre-purchase everything for this wave. So, but yeah, this was awesome. So I know we're jumping around here a little bit, guys. So I apologize. But going back to the Knight. So this is the one that you're going to pre-purchase eventually, correct? You're waiting right now.
Oh no, that bad boy's coming home. There's no doubt. I will definitely be purchasing it. I'm just trying to keep some. I'm purging a bunch more things, and I really like to take the money that I purge from that instead of constantly taking money out or put more on a credit card. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to make it more financially responsible.
Correct. I actually so going to New York Comic Con for the first time this year, and obviously go dressed up, and so I put the cosplay outfit on this past weekend, really for the first time, to walk around in it, and my mother-in-law was like, "You're crazy. Why are you going to go stay with your brother-in-law in Brooklyn? Just rent a hotel." And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Let me rent a hotel close to the Javits Center. So it's like $2,000, dude.
Oh yeah.
And I live next to the city, and I'm always in there. So, but yeah, it's I definitely understand your talk regarding money and stuff like that and funds. So, but this looks awesome, dude. I already pre-purchased this one. So now you have the Imperial Knight House Terran coming from LT Cave. Now, when did they say they're going to be?
Yeah, so I'm looking at the chat. I talk directly with them quite often, and I'm pulling up. Let me pull up the chat because there's an actual breakdown for anybody on here. It'll be beneficial also to understand what they're going through with getting these rolled out. So I have it right.
And that's this one right here. That's the one you guys see illuminated in fire behind me.
Yeah, so it's a delay notice. There's a delay notice. And basically, it's going to be releasing in different batches, at least from LT Cave, and I'm sure other vendors are going through the same thing.
Yep.
There's going to be, if you were one of the first grouping pre-orders, they didn't give me a number of how many is in that group, you will see it probably releasing or shipping your way sometime this week into the first week of August. The second batch will be mid-August to the end, and the third batch will be end of August into the first weekend in September. And that's what it says right here, because I actually wrote them directly, and they were totally cool with me.
That's awesome.
I was just curious, though.
Yeah, that's what I reached out to Loy almost a month ago, and I asked him the same question. And he was like, yeah, they're going to be sent out in batches. We'll probably be expecting yours sometime around August 1st. So the fact that I got it as fast as I did, I literally can't. What my wife went to go get my son from the bus, and she's like, "There's this massive box outside," and I'm like, "What?" And I opened up my garage, and there it was, dude. I was like, "Whoa!"
Nice.
So I was super happy that we got this. I got it as soon as I did, and like I said, I know that do you have the Nemesis Dread Knight?
I do.
Okay. So you know exactly what to expect as far as construction for this thing. The middle body is all steel, like it's the same way. It's the
Mhm.
exact same thing as the Nemesis Dread Knight, a little bit bigger. The weight on the top of it, it doesn't topple over. Like, I know that you said I think you sold the your couple of HasLabs. With the Sentinel and the Galacticus, those were not top heavy or any kind of issues with standing them, correct?
Yeah, no, they were good. They were good. Hasbro did their job on those, so I didn't have any problems.
Yeah, the thing with these is you have like these the base of this thing is heavy enough where this thing is not moving at all. Like I literally have this on a very a very probably not the best stand behind me, and it is like a rock, dude. It is standing completely fine. So again, from my perspective, again, it's a little bit pricey, but this is how compare this to like a Hot Toys. How would the price be? Is this what one or two Hot Toys or or
Well,
one Hot Toy?
honestly, let's look at it. It's the same. I went and did the measurements. The Hulkbuster Hot Toy. These are very comparable. Okay, small toddler size, right?
Yep,
The
yep.
small little human being. And you saw the pictures they had on JOYTOY where they had him strapped into the car seat in the back, or seatbelt in the back of the seat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, this thing's almost what, three foot, almost 3 foot tall. I think it's like an inch and a half short of 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Hulkbuster Hot Toys is $12.49 and doesn't have all the reinforcement steel frame like this one does, or like the other one that we already have, right? And how durable. There's no doubt that I think you're getting a better bang for your buck for this. You would have to spend this almost for two Hot Toy to get one Hulkbuster. Excuse me, you get two of these.
Yep. No, I'm actually quite shocked at how well that the Nemesis Dread Knight really shocked me how well they put this thing together, especially because I gotten one of their mechs from their other lines and it was very model quality as far as like the plastic. So I wasn't worried about this one because of the Nemesis Dread Knight. But dude, when you get this in hand, oh my god, you're gonna be absolutely falling in love. I want to highlight one quick comment too from Two Finger Tony. He asks, when is Angeron coming out? So Angeron should be August. It should be.
Yeah.
What's hysterical about these releases is we're going like back to back to back with like big shit, dude.
Well, I think this one will hit. I'm guessing. I feel like this one will probably hit on time.
Yeah, I think so. I asked Boy about this one, and he said, yeah, this should be this should be on time because it's not like crazy big. Even though he looks enormous, they said that this one is going to ship according to the date, so we should see this sometime in the next 3-4 weeks.
Well, the wingspan, he is actually wider than the Imperial Knight.
I know, dude. Isn't that crazy? Is it? Let me tell you something. I know we have some Mythic Legions fans in here, and I'm a big Mythic Legions fan also. But if you want to jump into the JOYTOY Warhammer 40K figures and have something that fits in with your Legions figures, and you want a demon type of figure, because that's kind of where a little bit of the lesser lit Legions has, this is perfect. Like, this will sit right into your collection and be a centerpiece. Absolutely. I know it's $400 and you probably purchased the base here, but dude, this figure is going. I put a poll up, and this thing hasn't even been released yet. I said the best figures so far are probably Calgar, the Lion, and Horus, and maybe him, and I put him as pre-order. He's winning right now. He's winning the poll, and we haven't even gotten him in hand yet.
Angron is awesome.
Yeah, dude.
And I am a huge World Eaters fan. So, as you will see in my collection here, I mean, hello. I gotta have one on my desk. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, oh god, I have another camera set up which will switch to with Calgar, but I have one. I have one World Eater that I still have not opened up yet, and I was gonna do a live unboxing with you, but I think we're just gonna look at Calgar. But yeah, dude, like I said,
cool.
One of the really cool things originally that got me into this line was the scale. Like, because I wanted to get like more of I wanted I wanted smaller, not smaller figures, but I wanted the bigger vehicles, right? And I know with like the GI Joe Classified, one of my favorite vehicles of all time was the Rolling Thunder, and I know we're never going to get, we'll never get that as a HasLab. I know that. So I was like, well, let me look at some other lines. So when we got the Predator tank, by the way, you ordered that, right? Yes, you did. You ordered, yeah. You
Yeah,
were
because
like,
I ordered 10, because yeah, you were the enabler, dude. Let's not forget about what you did to me. You're like, hey man, this is what I'm doing. I'm like, ah, shit, that's a good idea. So I went on Amazon when they were on sale, and I ordered myself 10 more Blood Angels.
that's so, I collect, just so any who doesn't know, I collect, there's 3 chapters I specifically collect: Grey Knights, Blood Angels, and Raven Guard. Okay, for the loyalists. For traders, we're not going to talk about that, but I also collect those. But when they came out with this a couple of, maybe a month or 2 ago, I was like, oh my god, I absolutely, because this scratches the itch of GI Joe Classified that I got off of, right? So I got the Astra Militarum figures, I have all of that stuff, and then the tank for this, I ordered 2 of these. And I told you I ordered 10 of the intercessors because I was like, I want to make sure I have the guys who can fit in this. So
okay, everybody in this chat, everyone's watching this, anybody on replay, listen to what Wraith is telling us. Okay, I don't have room. I don't know if I'm going to buy it, but I bought 2 of these and 10 more blood. Yeah, like you'll find a way. You'll find a way if you want them.
I actually, in my kids call it the daddy room. So in my garage, we had a 2-car garage, okay? I took one of the portions of the garage and I turned it into my collection area. My wife is still not happy. She's like, we have to sell the house. You have to get all the shit out of there. I'm like, okay. So I took everything down, but now I'm going to put everything back up, and that's going to be my JOYTOY area. So
do you have a basement in your house? Do you have a basement?
So where we live, I live upstate New York. There's no basements per se because of the type of rock that's here. So this is where I'm in right now. This is kind of like considered the basement of it. It's like to me, it's like a level floor, and then we have our garage. And so in the garage is where I have a massive area set up for like all of my paintball stuff and all of my Punisher stuff. And I have like this, dude, it's crazy. Like I want a bit crazy. So I have an entire wall ready for all of my JOYTOY figures. I'm gonna live stream as I put them up. But I have a massive, massive wall with all pegboard that I like painted up and everything like that. So I'm gonna do that probably sometime in August. I'll do that. But that's where these 2 tanks are. That's where all the figures behind me are going to go. And then what's going to take its place is going to be my cosplay armor of the Grey Knight. So that's what's going to be behind me. So, but yeah, so not to go off topic a little bit here. I know I'm around here.
But you know something's really cool? You're heading towards 20 viewers right now watching in the like. And I want to shout out TD3 Trooper, bro. Thank you. Falling Upward, gotcha, brother. DG, Cyber,
DG.
Right on. And of course, we already talked about Two Finger Tony, Trevor McGuire. There's some people popping in here. We gotta give them shout outs.
I know we did it a little bit early tonight, guys. So normally we do this at 11 o'clock, but I figure a little bit early was fine. We got a little bit early in here so everybody can jump in. Obviously, if you guys are watching this on the replay, thank you. I appreciate it. And because I'm remembering right now, I'm gonna press this button, like and subscribe if you like this content. But yeah, I think I really do think that JOYTOY, if you're a Legions fan, Angron is the perfect figure to jump in on. I think that is really what's going to, once that figure comes out, I think that it's going to do some really awesome stuff, because the size of this guy with his wings, dude, looks absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I know that the next Primarch we're going to see is going to be Perturbo, but Angron, dude, so it's crazy that we're getting the Imperial Knight, and then the next month we're getting Angron, and then the next month, 2 months later, we're gonna get the tanks, and then we're gonna get the next night. Like, it's crazy the amount of stuff. That's why people who collect classified, they're amazed at the amount of stuff that Hasbro's come out, It's nothing compared to JOYTOY, dude. It's absolutely crazy how much stuff that they've been pumping out there. It's crazy.
Yep. And then if you're a Mythic Legions collector on top of that,
oh god,
you got 4 different release waves coming in this year from pre-orders and stuff that are going to be hitting over the next few months too. They just posted a whole bunch of stuff on the water. Now the good thing about those is those are paid for up front.
Yeah,
which is nice.
Yes, yes.
I mean, these are paid up front too. I guess you could sit there and say that too, because you have to pay these to pre-order them also, but it's also at least you paid for it last year.
Yeah, exactly. I did the other thing too is there are some re-releases that are coming out of a couple of JOYTOY figures. Specifically I'm on Cool Toys Club store now, so they did a re-release of Castellan Garrett Crow, and you know I had to have this. Absolutely, I already have one, but one of the things I want to see is some of the loose joints on this figure. The backpack not fit, the power pack not fitting completely snug, right? That was their first figure where they had like a the cloak like kind of attached to the back of it. So I want to see if this re-release fixes any of those issues. So again, and they've done this as well. By the way, are you all in on Alpha Legion?
Yeah,
dude, those pictures are crazy,
dude. Yeah, like I can't wait to get the sniper.
Oh my god, yeah, he just shipped for me. He just shipped.
No, haven't got him yet. Haven't got shipping notice, but I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, I just got him shipped.
Yeah, those 3 right there.
Yep, I ordered so after I have a second Alfarius, which is my Omegagon. Dude, these figures, just again, the scale mail on all of these figures, again, it's a little bit less on here, but the figures are just absolutely, if you're a Legions fan, you have to pick up like one of these figures to just get an idea and compare it to. It's very comparable to the Mythic Legions as far as the armor and stuff. You're gonna have a little bit smaller scale, obviously, unless you're buying the Primarchs, then it's gonna fit right into your collection. But these are awesome, dude. I love the scale mail and the coloring on these figures.
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here, and JOYTOY has always been knocking it out of the park with their figures, even before they got this.
Getting better and better, dude.
Yeah, and yeah, you're exactly correct. I have some, as you'll see in my collection moving along, you'll see that I have some extra JOYTOY figures along the journey, some of their specific lines that I collected some of that stuff too, just because there's a few mechs in there that were really made quality in 1/18th, not the 1/20 or whatever. So I keep everything 1/18th and with the JOYTOY here. So,
dude, these Terminators, dude, I know I'm like jumping around here, but these Terminators from the Alpha Legion, oh my god, dude, these are so if you like scale mail on your figures as far as like armor, if you're a fantasy fan, these things look absolutely insane. When I opened this figure up, even though he had like a loose torso, these figures are absolutely amazing. They're just getting better and better with each release, which is why I'm so excited about when we see Perturbo come out.
It's gonna be great.
I'm really excited about that. So,
by the way, Bry is upstate New York with you also.
Oh, cool. What's up, dude?
And he is, for you, you might know him a little bit different. Brian Ramos, the customizer. The guy that, Sajuro Hiko on, like he is an amazing. I've got a lot of his pieces. I've like I joke around. I'm trying to put his kid through college before he gets there. Yeah, Brian, his wife and family, they're just absolutely amazing people.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, he's right up there by you.
That's awesome, dude. We have to absolutely 100% meet. I'm gonna meet up with you at Legions Con. There's a lot of people I want to meet up with at Legions Con this year, so I think that this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I
got a news break for you.
What's that?
You want to hear a secret?
Sure.
You want to hear a secret? Okay. Everyone's watching this on Rewind. You're the only one that knows this except one other person. Here it is. I am going to intern for a day for Legions Con.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's right. Dude, and you told me before you got it last year also. This is the second year in a row.
Yeah, I know. I got lucky. That's 2 years in a row.
That's great.
So, and for anybody that's watching, they do a legit lotto. It's not rigged.
That's awesome, dude. Congratulations, man. What
I
was
know,
it
I'm
like
so
last
excited.
year? What was it like last year to do it? Because they
Oh, it
had
was excellent.
build a figure, right?
Right. So last year, Legions Con, of course, or the intern for a day was your normal intern for a day I always joke around on steroids, because what they did was it was their anniversary year, 25 and 10, 25 years of Four Horsemen, 10 years of the Legions line. So they went all out. They also went a little bit heavy in the intern. So it wasn't as intimate as it usually is with, a small group, because they brought in a lot of YouTubers like Dan Larson,
Oh, that's right.
Toy
Yep.
Bro, Fwoosh, you name it. They brought in all these extra, very much YouTube well-known individuals, so they could have an opportunity to connect, which was awesome. And that was good for me because I got a lot of time to chat with some of the guys that I've only seen some other major YouTubers out there and talk. And we got time, we went and had dinner, we sat and talked, went over to the grocery store one day. I'm looking in the car and I'm like, wow, I got Toy Bro in here. This is kind of crazy. So
That's
it was
awesome,
a blast.
dude. I'm so happy that you got it 2 years in a row. That's hysterical, man.
Yeah, so it's going to be neat. So this one's going to be a nice different view for me, because even though I went through intern last year and got to see the studio and a lot of that stuff, which is, Eric Treadaway and all those, Jeremy Gerard, Joe Vassapol, everybody you can think of was there. It's awesome. But this time I'm going to get a little bit more one-on-one time. As you well know, I think I explained this to you, but I actually had a conversation with Jeremy Gerard about a month and a half ago, and I'm actually running a Mythic Legions meetup sanctioned show. So I'm running it up here in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, wow.
And it'll be next year in 2026, and I'm shooting for the end of May, beginning of June. I haven't solidified the date.
Awesome, dude. I know that a lot of the Legions fans have talked about that and wanted a Pacific Coast show. So that's awesome that you're filling that void, dude.
Yeah. So this year I went to the Mythic Legions. It's called the West Coast Meetup. But I was giving everybody crap. I'm like, it's not West Coast, it's California. And you don't even have Oregon or Washington on there. What the heck? So I was talking to Brick something. If you ever watch his show, he's really good.
Yep.
So we had a show called Brick and Blake. It was a fun episode. And we talked about this, and I told him, hey, I just got off the phone with Jeremy. I'm a full light go from the Four Horsemen studio. I'm going to be doing and it's usually called a Mythic meetup, but I want to encompass it more into like all of Four Horsemen. So I'm going to call it the Legion meetup. The Pac Northwest Legion meetup. Everyone's welcome. I'll be posting on the IG and stuff. So.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Dude, that's awesome that you're helping fill that void, because I know that, again, I know they had the one in California this year, but again, having something also just like we have on we're kind of spoiled here because of the Legions, because the Four Horsemen are based out of Jersey. So a lot of the cons that they hit are going to be closer to home for them because it's easy to ship their stuff around. So that's awesome that you're filling that void, dude. That's awesome.
And the Legions are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, Four Horsemen.
That's
first time since 2017. So if you're on the West Coast.
That's awesome, dude. So my question to you is, we're going to jump over to Wog Toys here. Do you buy custom parts?
I bought from Cool Toys Club, aka Wog Toys. But yes, I bought quite a few. Mostly I bought, let's see, I bought every Primarchs helmet because I wanted them to have
You're just like me.
Yeah, but the difference is I like those bald characters. I have no problem having the bald head on there.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I want, believe it or not, I'm going to purchase a Megagon and Alpharius's unhelmeted heads, because I saw a customizer on Facebook who did an amazing job and has the tattoo of the symbol on the sides of their faces. So that's awesome. By the way, I really want to quickly shout out, so Falling Upwards, if anyone is interested, I've been doing some super low effort videos on my JOYTOY collection on my channel. Don't leave here before this is done, but after. Absolutely check him out. I think I've checked out a couple of your videos, dude. But low effort, I wouldn't say low effort, dude. Like, you're doing an awesome job, and keep it up. And the biggest thing is it's your hobby and you guys are having fun, so get it out there and keep it going. So I want to show you my
JOYTOY Legions tribute figure that they don't JOYTOY doesn't even know they did a Warhammer figure of me.
Oh, you got it.
It's me,
dude. That's hysterical. I ordered that figure, and I'm like, I gotta find a helmeted head to go with that. 100%. I'm like, oh man, I gotta find a helmeted head. But that's hysterical, dude. I'm gonna be part of that no hair club in the next couple of years, dude. Because even though you can't see it now, I am definitely getting the the male pattern boldness on me as well. So
Wow, I'm finding out Trevor McGuire's 40 minutes here in Seattle. I knew 2D3 Trooper here's in Oregon with me. Falling upwards in Canada. We're going to have a huge Pac Northwest get together. You guys are all invited. Trust me, it'll be going hitting my socials. And Brian has a question for you. He says,
sure.
can you recommend someone who sells Death Watch parts for McFarlane's? A friend wants to do customs. Yeah, do you know?
So I don't collect the McFarlane figures, but I am part of a Facebook for McFarlane customized figures. So what I'll do is after this, hit me up, Bry, on Instagram. Just throw a message to me, WraithMace on Instagram. Just send me the same message, and then I'll look on Facebook and I'll find somebody to at least point you in the right direction. Cool. But yeah, absolutely. Like, so do you actually? This is a good question. Do you collect the McFarlane figures for Warhammer 40K?
I do. And you know what else?
What do you collect?
You take over the conversation for just 2 minutes. I'm going to bring something I picked up for you a couple of days ago.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
oh god, I don't need. So I don't collect McFarlane figures, but what I do collect is when they come out with any of their Xenos figures that I really like. And so, for instance, a couple of years ago on a Black Friday sale on the McFarlane store or the McFarlane official site, they had a sale on all of their Gene Stealer figures. So I bought about, I think it was like 35, 40 Gene Stealers. So I have about 40, 50 Gene Stealers ready to roll for a Battle of Ball display in my daddy room or garage when I do that later on in August. So
you gotta drop the daddy room. My head's going in the wrong direction. I'm here like for my daddy room. I'm like, damn, okay.
It's because I have 2 young kids. So my son is young and my daughter's young. So anytime they go in there, I just hear, we're going to the daddy room.
Well, I get that. It's just my, maybe it's because maybe it's because I spent 8 years as a Marine and I'm permanently damaged as a United States Marine. All right, here's what I got for you. And I'll be bringing it I'm probably going to mail it out to you sooner. But here we go. The Platinum Edition Titus.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. I didn't pick that up. That's awesome, dude.
It is sick.
I really appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was going to give it to you,
really
but
cool.
I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to send it out to him.
Dude, I'll do a live unboxing on that one when I get it.
Yeah, he is really cool. This box, just the actual presentation he did on this one is actually really, really good. I'm going to see if I can get it. Look at his face sculpt. It looks really good for McFarlane.
Wow.
And you get the full helmet.
That's all. Well, he's obviously going to have his helmet on with my collection. That's
oh yeah, I know. You don't like unhelmeted bald human beings. I mean,
now you're killing me because now I'm like, well, I'm gonna have the McFarlane figure. I have the Titus figure from JOYTOY. I probably should get the cosplay helmet. Like, do you understand like what's happening now? I'm talking myself into buying.
Yeah, that's what you do. This is the Wraith loop. This is what happens, and it's very easy to enable you, Wraith. Like it's very easy. By the way, Bry, I just want to let you know, I got my eyes out for you. I know we've already, we're buds. I got my eyes out for you. I think I have a line of another Lieutenant Titus for you. So keep your mail. Keep checking your mail. You never know.
Yeah, dude. Like I am definitely. I am easy, especially now because I've killed more than half of my collection, and I'm just collecting the JOYTOY figures, really, and anything Warhammer 40K. So it's really easy for me to talk myself into buying more shit, and yeah, I gotta be a little bit careful sometimes because I know sometimes my wife is monitoring these live streams. So
your wife is always watching.
Why are you buying more shit? But yeah, so this is the site that I always normally, like you were saying before, Cool Toys Club. They've changed it over to WOG Toys to separate their custom pieces from the official JOYTOY stuff. But if you guys don't know about this site, this is actually awesome because what I would normally do, and I don't know if you're in the same boat here, but something like this, let's say this helm here, this is fully painted. It also fits perfectly on the ball peg, right? So you don't have to take any sticky tack like we've done before with other helms or other heads when you're buying something on, say, Etsy, where it comes to you unpainted. And by the way, I suck at painting, so it would never look like how this looks, but this is exactly what you get. So, just like we were talking about before, you buy all the Primarch helmeted heads. I do the same thing, right? Every single Primarch that comes out, I'm buying from WOG Toys the helmeted head for him. So, for instance, when Perturbo comes out, I'll probably buy. I think they'll probably do a face mask for him because of the thing sticking in the back of his head, kind of like they did for Horus. So I would assume that they're probably going to do a mask for Perturbo when he comes out, and I'll pick it up off of this site. Each week I normally do this. I go through new items. The only new thing that I can see right now is they made one for the Iron Hands captain, which actually looks quite awesome. This looks really good, and this is the head on the body. The color is a little bit off, right? It's a little bit more glossy than the matte color of this, but when you have it on the figure, the pictures and the camera pick this up more so than what you would normally see. I know for a fact this, and you know also from the Primarch helmeted heads. So even though this looks a little bit off, when you have it in hand, it does not look bad at all. So, and also again, it's a dude, $11.
I know these
Painted custom head.
Who are you going to get a custom painted head? Not only that fits correctly without sticky tack and looks accurate and usually paint matches spot on for under 30 or 40 bucks, let alone 12, 11, 14. It's a steal.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like I gotta be careful with the site. What I've done with them is once a month I'll put like a quick order in, so I don't constantly. So I'll put it in like my my cart, so I can go back to it and I'll see if I really want to pick it up.
I want that weapons back up there. Go back up. I didn't see that one. The 3 axes.
Oh yeah, for the Blood Angels, dude.
Yes, because for some reason I have 12 Blood Angels now, thanks to you. I mean, 12 more Blood Angels for my beautiful, Blood Angels tank coming here soon.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, these axes look great. Damn it, Blake. I'm already talking to myself. I'm like, I got another 10 intercessors, and I have my Horus Heresy figures. Maybe they don't have, none of them have axes, so maybe I need some axes. No, not gonna do this. But these look awesome. Again, what's really cool too is they have it set up. You can go by themes, right?
And I like the shoulder pads. Oh, that shoulder armor's badass.
Oh no, I did not see this.
Did you see that?
God damn it.
Oh, wow. That looks good.
To God, Loy must have heard me talking like a week ago because I posted on Cool Toys Club. I want a helm. I had like this. I need 2 of these. So now I know where I'm buying them.
Yeah, so you can have the brothers. You can take one. Yeah.
Oh my God. They have this? Are you serious? I just posted this broke. Oh my God. All right, well, I'm adding this to my cart. Mine broke, and I tried to glue it, and when I opened up the glue, it exploded. So I had a Gorilla Glue all over my finger for like 2 days, and this broken weapon of Valdor is like covered in glue. So I was like looking on eBay to try to find one. This is awesome. I'm gonna order this, and then
I think it's official. I think if you guys need to find Wraith on Tuesdays or Thursdays, he'll be at the blood bank, and on Friday nights he'll be dancing at the local club near you in North.
I am not kidding. I am 1000%. Well, I can't believe they have this.
Holy That's crap. Awesome.
Yeah, all the
look below. Look at the other pre-sale one. Oh wow, that one looks really nice for the Ultramarines.
This is the Bulwark or Blade Guard.
Yep. Love that.
As far as the way without the laurels, but yeah, this is awesome. They have the gun cartridges. Oh God damn it! I don't want. So thank God, Loy. Even though I've asked him a number of times, they haven't made any Grey Knight stuff on this because anything for Grey Knights would have already been bought by me. So, but dude, I'm definitely buying. I can't believe I missed this.
I'm definitely getting that one too.
I'm buying 2 of these, and I'm buying the weapon. I need this weapon because it fell. Valor fell. He did a dive bomb off of the display behind me, and the weapon broke. It's the only time that something has fallen off and it's actually broken. So I need this. So this is awesome. So I'm gonna pick up these two, and then I gotta see what else is in my cart. I think I only have these three. Oh, I didn't sign in yet. That's why. Let me sign in and see what I have here. Oh shit, I have 6 more things.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have my gun encampment, the gun carriage. I was gonna pick up this, the space wolves. God damn, I'm gonna stop looking at this. All right. Anyway, so this is a weekly thing I do. I go to the custom website and I try to put only one order in a month. Again, if you guys, I'm gonna throw the website really quickly up in the chat. I always do this so you guys can have this. So you can be, so I can enable you as much as I am as well. So, by the way, guys, if you ever order from Cool Toys Club or LTK, which we'll go to in a second, we have an affiliate link. If you ever want to support the channel, I don't do super chats, I don't do memberships. I just have my affiliate links because I want to throw this stuff out to you guys because it's my hobby. I enjoy it. And if you ever want to support me, you can click the affiliate link, or in the future, I'll have the patches for sale. So if you want to support the channel, that's the easiest way, really the only way to do it. So I'm going to jump over to LTK before I start buying more shit. So anyway, so they have the helm here. And again, it's 229. I think this is with shipping listed though. And then
I'm pretty sure that's how they started doing it. Yes.
yeah, I think so. The other thing too is I forgot to actually talk about this because this came out 2 weeks ago. Was the Iron Wars? They have more Iron Wars announced. By the way, are you going all in on the Iron Wars, or what are you? How are you picking them up? What are you doing?
You have to ask you that question. I haven't missed a figure yet, except for I haven't ordered my Calgar. I own the original versions of them.
I know.
I just haven't bought the newer versions, but yeah, I'm all in on these guys. I love Warhammer, all the factions. When I was a kid, I was drawing Warhammer art. Okay, I love Warhammer. Their designs are just unique, and JOYTOY is just, you know, found a way to empty my bank account, but on the same point, make me very, very happy.
Dude, by the way, I want to make it so falling upwards. I think he left, but I got to bring this up anytime I can. But I pulled the trigger on anger. I regret it almost every day, at least until he shows up. Dude, it's awesome, dude. Again, that figure is winning the poll, and he hasn't even come out yet of the best JOYTOY figure made, besides like the big monster size stuff. So I want to say hi to TD3 Trooper as well. So thank you for stopping in, dude. Yeah, I think the other thing too, so with these, we'll talk about these figures in a second, but I want to make a quick comment for the Space Marine 2 figures, because Calgar, the Relic, Calgar, the 2 Vitrix guards, and the Relic, the Space Marine in the Relic armor, that's going to be the end of the Space Marine 2 figures for JOYTOY. They're now going to transition over into doing secret level figures. So all the secret level figures, I think that they're going to come out with 5 of them when they initially. DG was saying this in the Discord chat. By the way, he's awesome. By the way, if you ever want to know anything about stuff that's possibly coming or any future plans of JOYTOY, you want to get in our Discord and listen to anything that DG says, because he is like the person who knows all. So anything that I'm saying, I'm getting from DG. So thank you, DG.
Hey, I got one note here. So there's somebody that popped in that I want to give some notoriety to. Art by Ackerman. Do you see him in the chat?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm highlighting.
That's Curtis. Yeah, and you want to talk about a customizer and a guy that runs some shows out there. Guys and gals, Curtis is a rock star, and if you're in the Legion community, you know who he is. You can't not know who Curtis is, being in the Legion community. But in the Warhammer community, if you're out there and you really like cool stuff and learn how to like paint your own ways, or if you're a Legions and a Warhammer crossover collector like me and Wraith, you definitely want to go look at the Art by Ackerman, tune in some of those shows. And I'm not plugging him because he asked me. I'm doing it because I love Curtis. He's a great guy. He's doing a lot for us as the collector community in general. So give him a like and go over there and follow what he's doing. He's doing some great stuff on YouTube.
1000%. I'll go over and I think I'm subscribed, but if I'm not, I'm going to subscribe to Art by Ackerman after this as well. So
absolutely,
thank you for jumping in, dude, as well. So going back to these, so my plan to try to make sure that I'm not buying too much shit and getting divorced from my wife is I buy all the Primarchs. I buy three non-trader Legion, right, and then 3 trader Legion, so 3 of each. So the Iron Wars are not part of the 3 trader Legion. that I purchase. So what I did was I'm waiting for Perturbo to come out, and then I pre-purchased 2 of the Iron Warrior Tyrant Siege Terminators, because these are even though they're legs, we were talking about this with Mario from Infinite Collectibles, they don't have the tree trunk legs they probably should have on these figures, but we've never seen anything like this before in JOYTOY, and they come with a a missile effect, which we have not seen in any JOYTOY figures before as well. So
That's so cool.
yeah, dude, like I said, so that's what I'm getting for these figures. You're all in on the Iron Warriors. So what did you think about the 2 releases from 2 weeks ago, as far as these are more of the power armor variants of the
Oh, I love them. I love them. I like the duality of that armor. Art deco wise, I think the look, I think the first ones that were released were pretty standard. I do like the rockets and all the rocket effects, but I think these really brought, look at that.
That looks awesome. I love the black shoulder pad and also the studs on it.
You got this flat black with the pop of the like almost metallized chrome rivets.
That's a great picture right there.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. No, I mean, these figures, I mean, you know just as well as I do, we are just, as long as Games Workshop and JOYTOY continue to keep their relationship and have a license with each other, we have a lot more coming at us.
Yep, absolutely. Trevor says, do you think they'll re-release Titus helmet with the laurels of victory? That's actually an interesting question. I'm surprised, because the release of this Titus helm is in like the middle of the game, right? It's not the beginning of the game, because the beginning of the game, that would have been the Deathwatch helm for Titus, right? The middle of the game is the Titus helm that we're getting. The end of the game is the one with the laurels. So I don't think it depends. In my opinion, it depends. If they blow it out the market, as far as like tons of people buy this helm, then I could see that. I could see that happening, as well as other variations of it. Maybe we'll get Galadriel, maybe we'll get Charion, maybe we'll get a Calgar helm. Everything from Space Marine 2 and then also Secret Level. That's what I think we're going to see with these helms. We'll start to see other chapters from JOYTOY when we start to see maybe the upcoming series by Henry Cavill and Amazon. We'll see what they come out with, even though I don't think they're going to do anything with the Space Marines. I think it's going to be more grounded and easier to do, maybe something with the Astra Militarum or the Inquisition. So we'll see. But to answer your question, I know I just ran around the block with your question, but to answer your question, I don't think we're going to see the laurels unless we absolutely see like an absolute killing on this helm and tons of people order. That's what I think anyway. What do you think?
I agree 100% with you. I think if this helmet, and this is a good one to launch it with. I mean, the Ultramarines are very popular. If the helmet is launched correctly and there's enough sales, then I think we're going to get other helmets, big time ones.
Yeah, I think so too. Again, it's the best, just to say again, your best option to pick this up. And I have affiliate links with Cool Toys Club and LTK, and I'm telling you guys, go to MerchHammer. Go to MerchHammer. You're paying $169 with the helm and with the display case, display, as well as a free T-shirt, and then you pay for the shipping. So this looks like it's the best deal right now, because you're paying not over, like, I think it's from JOYTOY directly, it's like $300 with shipping and the tariffs. So definitely you want to, I'll throw the link in the chat really quick for you guys if anybody's interested in picking it up from MerchHammer. This is 1000% your best bet. And if I pick it up, which now I'm getting closer and closer, because you're sending me a free Titus figure, god damn it, now I'm like trying to justify it to myself. So you guys will probably see this in the back of my display in about 6 to 8 months or a year from now. So we'll see. But going back over to the Iron Warrior figures, yeah, I think this looks awesome. I think this looks awesome. All the swords, by the way, from the Horse Heresy line, dude, they're absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it.
Oh yeah.
Awesome figures. And then we got the other one, which was again, this is the one with the standard he's holding. Let me bring this down a little bit. Again, the standards from JOYTOY, all of this stuff is sculpted in. Like there's nothing flat. Even on the banners that you buy from JOYTOY, you get a figure with the banner. Like the one I'm thinking of most recently is the Blood Angels one. right? Where we got the banner. I think it was with the shit. I forget, but I remember one with the Terminator. But it's the same thing. All of this stuff is sculpted on. None of it is flat. Super quality stuff. So you're getting obviously the last one. You're getting this one. Oh, he comes with a bald head too. Oh, you're definitely getting this. 1000%.
I'm getting two of those because I got to have one in his armor and one with his bald head. Oh, you'll see that kind of in my display. You'll see I have a couple doubles that could be an army builder, and then I still want the head sculpt because I like the head sculpt, the unhelmeted. So yeah.
Wow, this figure looks awesome. Yeah, you're definitely right as far as these figures. This edition compared to the first edition or the first announced release about a month ago of the Iron Warriors power armor figures. These are definitely more like officer level, more specialized looking figures than the other ones that we had. So these look awesome. These look really. I haven't actually looked this close because I was like, shit, I'm not going to get them. So let me not look at them and try to tempt myself. But now I'm tempting myself. So let me just jump over and let me look at something else. So you are definitely going to be picking up these. Do you think? So here's a question for you. When do you think we're going to see the announcement of Paturbo? Because we're going to see it soon. I thought we were going to see it about a week or two ago.
Let's see. I think first week in August.
I think so too. I think we'll see it in the. I think DG was saying 4 weeks, and I think that was like a week ago. DG, you can correct me if I'm wrong. So maybe the beginning or middle of August, depending on, because we haven't really. We got the Titus helm this week. The previous week we got these 2 Iron Warrior figures, which were announced. Yeah, I could see it being within the next 3 weeks. I think that's when we're going to see it. I think so.
Yep.
So we covered more or less everything as far as the news which has been going on. So, what I'd like to switch over to is your collection. So I'd like to highlight your collection because you've got quite a collection, sir. And you have it nicely displayed and nicely lit up. So if you want to jump over and switch over to, I'll switch to the camera view. So we're going to switch over to showing off the nice collection that Mr. Recon has over here. Blake is going to be showing off his collection to us. So that's awesome. I appreciate it.
Yep. I'll get you all taken care of.
So while he's setting that up, I'm going to highlight from TD3 Trooper about the scale with JOYTOY figures. So here's my take on it. I really love the first edition figures. That's what I fell in love with regarding scale for the figures. So the V1s of like the intercessors and stuff like that. Once we got the V2, we started to see the figures change and start to move up as far as the scale of them. When we got the Horus Heresy figures, that's where we started to see a really big shift as far as the scaling of the figures. I think for me it is and it isn't a problem. I still love the V1 figures. I love the V2 intercessor figures. Probably one of my favorite bucks from all of the lines. Like, it's a nice plain really good figure. And then we got the Space Marine 2 figures, which, by the way, are not in scale at all with any of the normal JOYTOY figures. So my answer as far as like the scaling, I want to see JOYTOY stick with something. Whether or not that means 40K is its own line and its own scale, Horus Heresy is its own line and its own scale, and then Space Marine 2 figures or secret level figures, which we're going to see soon, is its own line and its own scale. I'm fine with that, but I don't like them jumping around. And like, for instance, we got the Predator tank, and looking at that tank and the figures that fit in it, I think it's only going to be the V2 intercessors that are going to fit comfortably in that Predator tank. So, and around the way, I finally answered your question. I'm not happy with it, and I want to see JOYTOY kind of take a stance on what they're doing with their figures. So, are you ready, Mr. Blake?
I'm ready. Let me get this camera turned around.
Cool. Let's go.
Let's turn it around here. We're going to go that. We are off and rolling. Let me know if you can see everything. Can you see?
Yep. See your floor right now. Quite nice.
Yeah, it's a nice floor, isn't it? Yeah.
Wow, dude. Oh my god.
Okay, so we're gonna start over here.
So these are
So this is
DTOFs, right? Or
yeah,
actually,
these are the IKEA DTOFs.
okay, cool.
Okay, so this is my JOYTOY. Some of the lights have gone out. I apologize. So this is all my JOYTOY mech army.
Wow. Yeah, those are the ones from JoJo. I have one mech, but you've got wow, you got an impressive collection. Holy shit. And then
There's
we
the
got
Tau
Mechanicus and the Tau.
and the
Wow.
Mechanicus.
By the way, hold it on the Mechanicus a quick second. So I ordered one Mechanicus figure because he fits in with the Cascade Demon Hunter, like Grey Knight whole thing. What do you think about the big guys in the back? I forgot what they're called for some
Oh,
reason.
they're awesome. I was kind of on the fence about getting them.
Yep.
To be honest with you, but as you get them in hand, they have articulated claws. They look really, really good, and they feel really, really good in hand.
That's awesome.
And all their weapon mech packs in the back, they all articulate.
That's awesome, dude. Very impressive. Holy crap.
And then we got
Oh my god. Dude, that's what I'm worried about. That faction, that legion right there, the Salamanders. I am very worried about when they come out with the Horus Heresy line of the figures, because that scale armor with Bathier, can you imagine how awesome that's gonna look?
oh yeah,
Oh man, you got a whole bunch of that's the
white scars.
the white scars. Oh my god, wow.
And I have a Templar guard in every faction.
Wow, look at that blade guard. That's awesome. Very cool. And then we're going to your Leviathan siege. Oh god, that's awesome. So you got the one with the cyclone cannon for the Ultramarines.
Yeah,
That was the first two that. Oh no, is the Ultramarine? No, it was the.
actually, no, it was the
Sons of Horus, right? Those were the first two.
You mean that one?
Yeah, that's what I just. So I talked myself into buying all of them because I'm a Black Legion collector. So I was like, you know what? The Black Legion, the Sons of Horus, they're the same thing, so I'll collect them. Awesome, dude. Very cool. Did you have any issues with those figures, by the way?
I've had none with any of them.
That's awesome.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Did we get all of the Alpha Legion? I'm still waiting on a bunch of mine.
And I bought extras of these, like the Praetor.
Oh, yeah, dude. Such a great figure.
Where's he at? Oh, there we go. There.
Oh, I bought two of those. Oh, yeah. Yep, the Saboteur.
I had to buy three because they had to be in, you know. And then the Iron Hands.
Oh, God. I still have to get... So I know if Sonny's watching this, he's probably killing me right now because I said I was going to buy some of the Iron Hands. I still have not picked them up, so I got to buy some.
Well, what's that?
Oh, the Age of Sigmar figures.
Oh, look, and there's an extra figure that I have that you don't seem to have.
That's a special edition figure that I never saw before.
Yeah.
That was the elf. I did not pick that one up.
And the elf's awesome. Look at this. Oh, and I even got some of my Skeletron figures thrown in here.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
But yeah, look at Astra Militarum.
That's awesome. I have all of the Astra Militarum. Those
Oh, wait till
figures
you see
are very, very good. Really good.
Wait till you see the next shelf. Ready?
Yep. Oh my God. So you got, oh God, you're the same. So, oh, wow. So you have all of the shit. What are they called? The, oh my God, the Scions or something.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're awesome, dude. I was going to pull the trigger on them. Thank God I did not. I don't have the room. Those are awesome. Great job. And you got all of the Death Corps of Krieg figures. I'm the same way. I have all the Krieg figures also. Great figures.
Coming on over. Oh, here we go. Diorama time.
Oh, dude. One of the best figures JOYTOY has ever put out. The Horus figure. Unbelievable figure. Absolutely.
If you're looking, there's the Cool Toys Club helmet that he's holding.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because I love that head sculpt, but I love that Cool Toys head sculpt where Warm Toys painted, so I'm kind of in a dilemma on that one.
Did you get the... So I bought two of those helms. I bought the first one that came out right away when they first released Abaddon, And then
Mhm.
about 4 weeks ago, they came, or maybe 6 weeks ago, WOG Toys came out with an updated version. So which one do you have? Do you have the older one or do you have the new one?
I have the older one.
Okay, okay. My older one fell and then broke off the
Oh,
hair.
jeez.
Yeah.
And if you look in the hand there, Horse is carrying his helmet too by WOG
Oh,
Toys / Cool
you
Toys.
have to. I have that too. That's what sold me on buying the helms for all of my Primarchs. So, yo, what's up, Jay? Jay, you just missed it. What he just showed off his salamander figures. So you just
Well, we can go back for Jay really quick.
yeah, go back.
Here we go, Jay.
Look at the salamander figures, dude. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alone, I'm sure that he has the 1,000 Suns. Do not worry about it, dude.
Oh, I'm getting to you alone.
Sure.
We're good.
I'm sure he has the 1,000 Suns figures. Wow, and then we get Ultramarines, and then we get the sisters. Oh, you have the Rose figures as well. So I pick up.
Oh yeah.
I didn't pick up the Rose figures. I picked up the Argent Shroud ones because they are so close to the Grey Knights. Up, and then we get Dark Angels. Those are such awesome Terminators, dude. Such great Terminators. One of the best figures also, the Lion. Absolutely amazing figure. The only problem with him is his sculpted in his gun into his side.
Yes, but I did. There's his helmet in his hand.
Wow, it's an awesome figure. And then we get Lazarus, awesome in the front.
Another tribute figure of me.
Any bold-headed figure is a tribute figure, right?
Oh, looky here.
Oh my god, then we get all of your Custodes figures. So I didn't buy the ones with the jetpacks. How are those figures?
They're excellent.
They are good.
Dude, they're so cool. Here, let me see if I can, without causing a major, here we go. I mean, these things are cool. Let me see. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at the work on the back of these jetpacks.
God damn it, don't show me that. Keep going.
Oh, see, that's what I was worried about.
Oh,
that's what happened.
And
We're good.
I already see the highlight of the entire collection.
Oh, here we go. Yep. Coming down.
Grey Knights. Oh my god, these are such awesome.
And look at, I got them all on pedestals.
That's awesome, dude. Great collection. There's Castellan Garen Crow. We got Aldrich. Oh man, then we got our Nemesis Dread Knight. I picked up a second one of those, dude. I got a really good price on LTK. I think I paid.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, the Wraith patch. Gotta have it. That's perfect.
I gotta have it in the Grey Knight section.
That's perfect. And soon you're gonna have the Wraith Purity Seal. So that's gonna go in there. That's definitely the one that's gonna make that section pop. So that's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Move along.
Oh man, yeah, I'm the same way. You got all your Tyranids. How many did you pick up? Because I picked up a couple extra of the Termagants and the smaller figures.
I have 21 Tyranids.
Okay, I think we're about the same.
You got to have a horde. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. It's just like you can't buy. I love people like you can't buy Darth Vader and buy one Stormtrooper.
I know.
You just can't do it, man.
Oh, you got the Orky boys too. I never.
Oh yeah.
Them up. What? So one question about the Orks. What do you think? Do you think they came out with the wrong version of the Ork? Should we? Because these are more of the subtle, like the subterfuge Ork range that they came out with. Do you think they should have come out with more of the Choppas and stuff like that?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you right now, we need more Orks. I mean,
I know.
That creature. Oh my gosh.
That just actually looks really cool.
I think a lot of people bash on the Ork release, and I think there are different Ork factions they could have done maybe sooner that might have gone over better. But each one of these are really cool. When you hold them in hand, they're definitely worth it. So I'm very happy to have them. All my Jetpack Marines.
God damn, you have so many Ultra Marines.
Oh wait, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is only the 4th case. I got 8 of them.
Oh my god! And then we get
Look
this.
at all the
away from. This I've stayed away from the Black Templars because I know.
Oh, I love the Black Templars. Look at that bad boy.
I'm listening to the audio book of Hell's Reach right now.
Look at that.
Amazing, dude. Those are such. And I love black and white, so I'm completely staying away from those figures. Oh man, then we got the Imperial Fists and Dorn's hanging out. Does
Look
Doran
at the
have
helmet.
and
What helmet's that one? Oh, there it is.
there we go. There's the WOG Toys helm version. That's awesome, dude.
Yep, that's why I love their head sculpts because that's them, but I also love the helmeted. I'm right there with you. The helmeted is 9 times out of 10 cooler, and that's how you're going to go into battle, right? But with
Yes.
the Primarchs, what I like is you
It's
want to see the
character.
big, yeah, his character, and you know he can pop his helmet on and unleash some immediate hell right away.
Yes. Plus, I mean, it's very, very hero-esque. Like, I'm badass. I can just walk around without a helmet on.
Yeah, you see
About
this army here? You ain't getting close to this beautiful locks. Look at my beautiful locks. So there's more. This is all iron fist.
Wow.
Love these guys with the claws on them. Look at that.
Very cool. I'm still really salty that they never came out with the Blood Angels with the bike as well as the ATV. They never came out with a Blood Angel version, which I'm still salty about. Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. Talk about Smurf edition. Holy crap. Oh my god. You need like special music to play when you're playing when you go to
I look at this shelf and I think like 300.
Oh, god. Dude, there's so much blue. Holy crap. Oh my god. My son, his favorite color is blue. I'm like, which chapter do you like? And he's like, the blue ones. I'm like, god damn it.
Oh, now get ready. This is where I'm going to redeem myself with you, Wraith. Ready?
There we go. There's the best so that is the best Horse Heresy chapter.
Look.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Redemptor, I have that as well. Me and you are right on the same page with the Blood Angel.
There might be about 10 of these down here for some reason that you enabled me for. Yeah.
All the intercessors. You got the oh man, you got such great figures, dude. Such great figures. All the Blood Angel figures are awesome. And we got the Black Company figures. I got those too.
Yeah. Just remember, the one beautiful thing, not only about all these figures, is the fact that I have them out and I can enjoy looking at them and enjoy them. And this is the key that's super important.
Yep, 100%. Oh man, that's my other chapter. So the Raven Guard, awesome figures. I love
Yeah,
it.
Raven Guard.
Oh man, did you get or did you just bought? Okay, you bought the extra.
I did. I bought extras that had multiple helmets
perfect.
because I wanted to display them in every one of their armor aspects. I love it.
Awesome,
I love these
dude.
figures.
Oh, the Raven Guard's
I got the
awesome.
leader, the Necrons.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't pick these up.
I know the lighting's a little bad over here, but
That's okay. How are these figures? Are they more brittle because they're small? They're
no,
thinner.
they're good. No, they're good. They did a really good job on them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're good. These Necrons are awesome.
It never ends, dude. It never ends. It never ends with them. Oh my god.
Just think about it. Who's that guy right there? Ready? Who's that guy?
There's the original Calgar.
Yeah. And also, I want to point this out. So we've talked on this. I know you've talked at length. I've had conversations with individual collectors. The little bit of size creep that we've seen, does it really make a difference?
Not at all. Not when you're seeing this.
No, because look, there's different size warriors. Not everyone is the same. Like, so I think, honestly, I don't notice the size creep. I mean, do you notice the size creep?
No.
I don't.
No. The only time that I'll say that it was noticeable for me was the Terminators for the first release of the Blood Angels and the Terminators. Just because they're like so much shorter.
Yeah, I agree with you. Those guys back there.
Especially Vampire Ken, like he is a shorty.
Vampire Ken, there he is. You know what? That is the worst head sculpt in the whole in my whole collection. I mean, I know it's accurate to the art.
I know.
But he has got to be the most ugliest. I don't want to switch his. Part of me wants to just put a helmet in there.
Yeah, keep it.
But he's authentic. You can't get rid of Vampire Ken.
Yeah, you gotta
oh, look at here. One of my other favorites. Chaos.
So you
and
got
I have the original Chaos.
Eaters. Yeah, you got the World Eaters and you have the Black Legion. I have that. I have the same thing. I don't have as many of the World Eaters, but I have all the Black Legion. Dude, there were so many early release Black Legion figures. Do you remember too? Did you remember getting, especially the siege weapon ones and the horrendous smell on the
Oh my god, the factory oil smell.
So horrible, dude. I was like, what is wrong with this?
What do we have here? We got the first edition of the
Enemy of the Grey Knights. We got the space.
Look at that.
The 40K space wolves. Those are good figures though.
Oh, these are excellent. Oh no. Oh, here you go. Those are awesome. The actual wolves.
I have that one too. Yeah, that's really.
They got the brown one and the black one.
How is the wolves, by the way, as far as because it was an early release from JOYTOY. How is
they're so awesome?
They are okay. Cool. Wow, they look really good.
I take some of these out. Everything's in there. I got all the vehicles. There's the armored, the bikes. And then, moving on over, here's where we're getting even more crazy. Look at this.
Oh, God, dude, the Blood Angels, there we go with Sanguinius. And all of, dude, those figures, those Blood Paladins, Blood Angel Paladins are amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing. All of the Blood Angel figures from the 30K line are amazing. We got the Terminator. Oh my god. Oh, you got I didn't get that helm. Oh my god. Yeah, that's actually a really cool looking helm. I bought the other.
And guess what? Guess what?
What's that?
You might have one of those in your package coming.
Are you serious? I didn't grab that one. Dude, that's awesome.
I got you.
I appreciate it, Rage. That's awesome, dude. Oh man, it just never ends with the Ultramarines, I swear to God.
So obviously here's our
30K. Oh, and then you got the Space Marine too.
But look, I mean, you know, I don't know.
Again, when they're all together like that, it's not really. It's when you're having such figures side by side and you really compare them. They are good, really good. All the Horus Heresy figures are amazing, dude.
Just, well, as a United States Marine, we all look better when we're together. We're one fighting force.
There you go.
Okay, ready? Is it lone?
Lone. Here you go. There you go. We got our Christmas decoration. But I'll say this: they actually are really impressive in hand.
They're very cool.
Very impressive. I like the red. Oh god,
that guy right there.
That one. Lone, do you have all these? Wow. So did you get? Okay. So did you pick up the extra the helmeted head for Magnus or no?
No, I have not yet.
Okay. I picked up the one the crazy looking one. That was actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think you showed that, didn't you? Look at this.
Yep. Oh man, then the 30K. This is what I like. I love the color. Oh god, dude. I was gonna buy them all. Thank God I didn't pull the trigger on that. But these are, and then the Fellhand, dude, was the one that I was gonna pick up also, and with the helm from Cool Toys Club.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
This is the group. This is the group that could run over to Mythos.
Yeah.
And fit right in.
Yep. And then we got Arthas in the back there. I swear to God, his sword looks like the sword from World of Warcraft, 100%. Oh man, there we got more. See, you got it right, dude. All Blood Angels. I think the Blood Angels can definitely compete with the Ultramarines. Then we got some World Eaters in there. Such awesome figures, dude.
Got these guys on flying stands.
If you guys take anything away from this collection, step by step, it's that JOYTOY is just getting better and better with their figures. They're getting better and better every time that they release figure set. They're just getting better.
Oops, not JOYTOY, but we got some Monster Force going on over in this one.
Cool. I actually haven't picked up any of the Monster Force figures. What do you think?
Okay, suggestion. Do you like your bank account and your marriage?
Yes.
Okay, then don't get them because you're going to want them all.
I'm going to stay away from them.
Look at these.
I'll live through you right now.
The real veteran Williams back there with his machine gun.
Very cool. Very cool. By the way, Jay is saying, hey, Recon, do you have an Instagram I can follow? Yes, he does. And I'll put it in chat for you right now.
I sure do. And I'll give everybody else a little more of a sneak peek of something. Oh, you know what? Actually, these just came in today.
Oh, you got that? So I picked up one of those sisters to go with my wow, you got them all. Very nice, dude.
Hope, and also Kirby had to come home.
Oh, you got the breaker. Very cool.
Yep, breaker. And then a Kibby, excuse me. And then I had to get this. I got it on a killer deal.
Oh, dude, I wanted that when I saw that Batman, because I'm a huge Punisher fan. I was like, man, that backpack would be perfect for the Punisher.
And I'm going to give everyone else a sneak peek here. If you're just only here for Warhammer, I'll make this quick, but I think you might find this pretty cool. So this is my actual...
Holy crap, dude.
And we're talking everything from Medi Toys, Savage Crucible, you name it. Storm Collectibles.
Anytime my wife complains about my collection, I'm just going to show her this video.
Maxi Dinosaurs, 3-0 diecast Iron Man series.
Wow.
All of the Zesray, all of the Spawn.
Very impressive, dude.
All of the Medi-Toy Orks.
That's what you were telling me about before, yeah.
And then my pride and joy next to my Warhammer. This is all my Legions.
Legions. Wow.
All done by customs, breakdowns.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got the Cosmic Legions also.
Custom heads done by Brian Ramos.
By the way, what's the green alien's name again? Thrag? What was it? What the huge one?
The green alien?
Yeah, the huge fat green alien that came out from Cosmic Legions.
Why am I? Oh, Slog.
Yes. Slog. So my daughter, when I brought him home, I think she was like a 1.5. So I took him out the other day. She's gonna be 4, and she saw him, and she immediately took him, and she took him for the whole day. She gave him back to me. His foot broke off.
Oh no!
So I have to figure out. I have to either drill something in, and like the foot like snapped off at the peg. But
look at this.
I let my kids play with my toys.
Look how cool this is.
That's awesome, dude. That's really cool. Oh, that looks so. The new
Necronominus.
Do me a favor. Go back up to the knight with the aqua blue. Yeah, I was gonna.
That's a custom I popped and swapped. So I popped and swapped that. I mean, not a custom. It's a pop and swap that's capable. Actually, this head sculpt came from the Waltor, the Mad 2-pack for Vincent's Con.
Yep.
That's a different head sculpt.
Wow. Jay's like, bro, whoa, bro, your collection is bigger than Wraith. Yes, he has a bigger collection than I do. That's awesome, dude.
A lot of these custom head sculpts you're seeing are done by either Skelisauria, Brian Von Burke, Brian Ramos. I mean, the list goes on, and I don't want to forget anybody. Blaze Bear, you name it. A lot of these uber talented artists that I just absolutely love this community, and I love what this stuff does. Look at that, Dubon on his horse.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, Dubon. I have him and his horse as well. That I didn't sell.
Yep. There's let me see when I get to it here. Here's what you were talking about. Here's one of your factions that I think you got in with the Brood. Okay. Yep. There is.
Yup, I still have all of them.
Olithia.
Yup, all of them.
Some of my customs back there. Look at that bad boy.
That's awesome, dude. Oh wow. Yeah, holy crap.
I got some pretty cool customs strung throughout here. Look at this one. Let's see.
Oh wow, awesome head sculpt on that too.
Look at these head sculpts.
Wow. Those are for all the. I have the Arakagor. What an unbelievable.
For your dwarfs,
dude. Oh wow.
That's done by Blaze Bear.
Wow.
Look at this one.
Oh wow, dude, that beard looks crazy cool. I love the fire. Wow, the fire paint job on that looks awesome. Whoa. That's actually really. So was that painted when you? Yeah.
No, these are all resin. Look at here's one of my customs I put together. Look at this guy.
Wow, dude.
Then we come down.
You're probably the same thing as me. I'm a huge R.A. Salvatore fan, so I've read every single one of his books. Back in, I think it was '96, I got into the R.A. Salvatore books.
So here's all the Poxus wave, but check this custom I did. See if I can get him.
Wow.
Head sculpt painted by Brian Ramos, just to let you know. And he's at Sajuro Hiko on Instagram. Look at that.
That's awesome, dude.
All the knights.
Very impressive, dude.
And then got a couple more, and then we'll get back to the rest of the show. And
now, the display cases that you have, these are all. Where did you get your cases from?
IKEA.
IKEA, okay.
Yep.
Because I know that there's that option to buy like the custom cases or something.
Yeah, don't go that way. These are like 220 at IKEA. They're bulletproof. They're locking, everything. They're just amazing. Here's another one of my customs. Skelisauria painted.
Wow.
A brood orc. Another one by Dennis Derby.
Crazy, dude. Holy crap. By the way, Jay is asking, hey, Recon, do you have any custom Warhammer figures?
I do not, and that's exactly so. There's a custom Warhammer figure. If you guys follow Badass Reviews, Carlos has. Well, let me parallel two things. There's a magazine that came out. It is called the Legions magazine. They're actually doing issue 2, but on issue 1, there is actually a Mythic Legions tribute figure done for Carlos from Badass Toys, Badass Reviews. It's actually on the cover of that one. That's the only. And Emil Wickman did it.
Oh wow!
Which you'll have on the show. So you'll get to talk about that the next week. But yeah, look at all the. These are a lot of customs in here.
That's awesome.
Marco Calvo from Spain. The list goes on and on.
That's crazy.
I got my 2 orcs, my 2 Gamorrean guards. Can you see them? Mythic Legion style.
That's right. So anybody who's looking at this collection, what would be your recommendation if they were thinking of going the route of buying the custom cases? Because you clearly have a great vision that you've put as far as your collection with these cases, that you did not go that route. What is the give and take? What was the deciding factor for you? For those trolls look awesome. What was the deciding factor for you to not go the custom cases route?
So the reason I didn't go with the custom cases is just because they're too expensive. Wow. You have to pay massive shipping.
There's also a lead time.
There's all my figure. These are all figure obscuras up here.
Holy crap, dude. Oh my god, they got a couple of yep. Wow.
Yep, and you want to talk about purging? Yeah. Let's get out of this room now after that little sneak peek. All right, I'm going to switch cameras around. We'll come back here. On this one, it's a little bit different than StreamYard, how I have to do it. So
that's okay.
Bear with me.
That's okay.
Let's see. That one. Front facing. I think we're good.
Take your time.
Can you see me?
Yep, I can see you now.
Okay. Thank you for that journey.
No, that was, dude, thank you. That was very impressive, dude. Super, super impressive. That was awesome, dude. So talking about, because we just went through your collection right now, what is like, I think it's a 50-50 or maybe even more leaning towards Mythic Legions, right? What is your favorite portion of your collection right now?
You're putting me on the spot, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I asked the hard questions. You say yes. Here's a better way. Here's a better way to answer.
It's actually really simple.
Sure.
So first off, the Warhammer is near and dear to me because of the lore and just the way I just have loved that lore like somebody loves D&D, right? And it's a 1/18 scale, where Legions is a supersized 1/12.
Correct.
Okay. With that said, obviously Warhammer and JOYTOY is my favorite 1/18th. Mythic Legions or Legions figures would be my 1/12. If I have to take it in a bracket and put it that way, I would have to go Mythic Legions and Four Horsemen Studios are my favorite.
Yep.
And I have a reason why. All of this it's a very hard, it's a huge investment and means a lot to me. But
Sure.
the reason why the Four Horsemen community helps me make that decision very quickly is there's nothing like the Four Horsemen community. It's like a family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's Warhammer groups. I mean, I would sit and say your channel
is nothing like, it's nothing like the Facebook group for Legions. It's nothing. And the Legions, yeah, there's nothing like that. The Legions, especially if you've been to a Legions con before, it's super great. The people are very, very nice. Everybody is helpful. It's such a very, it's unlike a lot of the hobby communities that we have, whereas everybody feels like they're part of this big community and helpful to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's just something about where do I want to go here? There's just something about my screen ended up getting weird. I have made more friends in the Legions community faster than I made, about the same way I made friends in the Marine Corps. And with that same transition, these people that are in the Legions community, from every walk of life, every gender, they're recognized. Like when I was a Marine, we were all green. That's it. We didn't recognize any difference.
Yep.
In the Legions community, we recognize everybody as a Legionnaire, as a Four Horsemen fan. And I've said this a million times, and some people are probably like, oh God, but it's family. It's family, man. You and I have a tie together for multiple reasons. And the one thing that I love that you do, Wraith, is that you have that conversation. You acknowledge people that are in the groups. You share, you open up, you're transparent, and you create a family here on your channel. Lone, you know, Cyber, I mean, the list goes on, right? And when you start getting these communities built, and we know there's a lot going on out in this world that's not fun right now.
Sure.
Okay. But you know what is fun? This.
It's our hobbies, dude. It's our hobby. It's like here's the I don't like getting into the whole drama of anything. Like I completely steer away from that. I have a family, I have a job and a career. You're a career man also, you know what I mean by this. This is my fun time. This is my hobby time. I don't want to have anything to do with any kind of stress, because this is my escapism, right? This is my fun time. So again, like it goes back to like the Legions community, and what I'm trying to do with JOYTOY, as far as from a United States and Americas and stuff like that perspective, even outside of the States, I'm trying to make something fun, because there's nothing out there for JOYTOY, right? I've told the story before where I would go on other toy streamers, and I would give them a super chat and be like, hey, these are the JOYTOY Warhammer figures, and they were awesome. They would look it up really quick, and they would jump onto something else. And I was like, nobody's talking about the JOYTOY Warhammer. I want to talk about this. So all I'm trying to do is just show what I enjoy, what I have fun with, and make sure there's no drama that's involved with it, right? Because again, at the end of the day, this is our hobby and we're trying to have fun. That's it. End of story. So, dude, your collection is super impressive. I wasn't expecting that. That was amazing, dude. That was like a walkthrough, like Disney and like all the parks rolled into one. That was awesome, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for letting me showcase, and for everybody in the chat or who watches us on the rewind. Thanks for going on that journey with me. The reason I have it out on display is not only for my own enjoyment, but it's definitely even better when I share it with my peeps like you guys and gals here to enjoy it.
My wife was asking me the other day. She's like, she doesn't understand why I do the YouTube thing, and I was trying to explain to her. I'm like, it's a way to extend out my hobby. And she's like, oh, you need this to enjoy your hobby. I'm like, no, but it's an extension of my hobby to share it with other people and what I enjoy and to talk about it. It's like almost like I'm a sports fan too. Like I was a big basketball fan and baseball and football fan, and you had those communities already where sports fans are together and they talk about their stuff. It's a little bit taboo, and we're changing that for like collectibles and toys to have that same type of community for what you like. And I was trying to explain that to her. She doesn't really understand, but that's okay. I still enjoy what I'm doing. So, but I agree. Like I said, the thing with Legions, and especially what I'm trying to do with JOYTOY, is just create a common place where people can come to, talk, and be excited on a weekly basis about what their hobby is. And that's the biggest thing to me.
Yeah, because the one thing that we don't do enough in society anymore is talk and bond with each other. And I think when we have these conversations, when we share these hobbies of ours and our passions, you know, here's another one, the custom that came in. Super excited about this guy.
Dude, that's crazy. The face looks
That's
crazy.
from Skelisauria, right? When you
Wow.
share this stuff, right, it's motivating. And the art side of it is a whole nother thing that I'm getting ready to start. Curtis with Art by Ackerman, he's devoted a lot of his time and energy to his channel to show people like, hey, this is what it looks like exploded. This is how you can start customizing. This is how you can start painting. Anybody can do it, but you don't know if you can't do it unless you pick up a brush and try.
Correct. Correct.
And go ahead, keep going.
No, I was gonna say Lone has been bugging me, and Lone, I know you know what I'm gonna say here. He's been bugging me to do a paint stream because I have a couple of miniatures. So I'm gonna do a paint stream in a couple of weeks to see how bad my painting is. But to go back to your point, you don't know until you actually pick it up and you try it.
When you have a community like this, though, your community kind of pushes you along and gets you to do things you never would have done maybe if you just sat there on your own, looking at your figures at your house and texting someone. You know, this is relationship building 101, and it's the best way you can do it, I guess, through digital. And then we build these relationships, and you go somewhere like Legions Con. You know this, Wraith. You've been there.
Oh, yeah.
You go to Legions Con, and it's just like, oh my God, that's so-and-so. Oh my God. And then this guy walks up to you and goes, hey, I'm a Crab Shell 975. We've talked all year, you know, and you're like, dude, I love you through the text. And now you put a face and you're like, man, I thought you were shorter or taller, you know. So
I 100% agree. Like I said, one of the coolest things, and I say this to people about YouTube and creating something like this, it's the same way. Like, you don't know until you actually pick up a paintbrush or do it. It's the same way with YouTube. The hardest thing about doing a YouTube channel or starting YouTube is literally starting it. Once you get the ball rolling, like it just like you keep it isn't something you even have to think about doing. Like every day I'm like, oh, I want to create a new short, I want to create a new short, I want to create, like, you constantly have ideas of what you want to do, and it's a very expression filled type of thing with what you're able to present from YouTube, especially for your hobbies. So anybody who's thinking of doing YouTube, the hardest part about doing it is starting it. So, but I agree with you.
agreed.
By the way, so Jay had a question for you.
Yep.
Do you collect? Well, I think you've already answered this, but I think for Jay, do you have a Warhammer McFarlane?
Yes, I do. So I have every McFarlane Warhammer that's been released. It was bad before I got into JOYTOY. So I really started fighting off JOYTOY the first couple months when they showed the Ultramarines, and now seeing videos, I'm like, oh no. And then I was like looking at them like, these are expensive too. I don't know. Do I get, so I'm going to wait a little bit and see if they make more. And then they started making more. I'm like, I'm screwed. I'm done. I mean, I'm happy, but I mean, I'm screwed because it's just another financial obligation and another, like, you know, as a collector, right? The more lines you have, you don't have to collect everything, right? But the more lines that you have, it's more of your neural buy-in that you have to, like, oh, there's an exclusive for this line and there's an exclusive for that line. I don't want to miss this exclusive. So it really pulls you in a lot of directions. And I'm not a completist. I know that's kind of funny after what I just showed you. But there are, now on the Warhammer, I'm a completist.
Sure.
On Mythic Legion, oh shit, okay, I gotta shut up. Legions, I'm a completist. Everything else,
Cherry pick.
okay, G.I. Joe, I've been a completist too.
Wow.
So I'm starting to sound like you, Wraith, where I was like, except the difference is I'm owning my addiction problems, and you're camouflaging them. And yeah, I don't think so. But you know, I'll go with it. I'm just talking right now.
I think the biggest thing is me and you are about the same age, and we were raised where in the 80s we had a lot of our cartoons were accompanied with physical things. Like we had a lot of everything was physical. We always had something in our hand to represent something. And I think that obviously has stayed with us as we've gotten older, and now we're the ones who have the buying power, right? So you're seeing all of these hobbies and collectibles and action figures jump up, especially with the JOYTOY. So my question to you is, when did you get into Warhammer 40K? When was your introduction point? I've always known about 40K. I haven't made the jump until maybe about 5-6 years ago. But I used to be into Warhammer Fantasy. So when did you originally get into 40K and start jumping in?
When was the launch date of 40K?
It was 84, 83, I think.
Yeah, I got into 40K. So I don't know if you ever watched my video. Which one was it? I've been on a lot of shows. I enjoy being on shows and having fun with the teams. But I was on, let's see, New to Mythics with Greg Schmerber. Okay. And actually, I was on Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I was a focused. He did a full show on me, Mark Thomas, on Saturday Morning Toy Collector, and it was an awesome show. And I touched upon something that was really important for me in my life, in my trend, and that was when I joined the Marine Corps. A lot of people may not know this, but I did 8 years military and I did 15 years law enforcement. Okay, so for almost 25 years, I pretty much didn't collect. And the reason why I didn't collect was not because I didn't love this stuff. I was worried about what other people would think. I was in two very macho. We went through this conversation on New to Mythics too on that interview. I went through two, and I'm getting to your answer.
Oh, it's okay. I always run around. It's okay. It's completely okay. I'm used to it.
So I basically, for 25 years, being a high-level Marine operative, an officer with two different large company agencies, city agencies in California and Colorado, I basically, I joined the Marine Corps to be a badass. I wanted to be like John J. Rambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Universal Soldier. I wanted to be a badass, and I wanted to find out if I was capable of being a badass, or if I was just thinking I could do that by looking at the comics and Star Wars and all this stuff going, I could do that.
Yep.
I didn't want to be the guy that says, I don't know if I can. I wanted to figure it out.
Yep. Dude, you're the version of me that I wanted to become, because I went right after 9/11. I was like literally 2 seconds from going into, because I had signed up through a recruiter to go into the Army. I was going to go for special forces and everything like that.
Nice.
And the only thing that stopped me was because my eyes were so bad. I actually got LASIK eye surgery about 10 years ago, but my eyes were so bad, the recruiter tried to have me skip the eye section for what it's doing
at Mechs. Yeah,
fought me, and they were like, they have you do the eye test, and they're like, your eyes are fucked. You are not going in. They were like, you're gonna. So he was like, you have to stay overnight, and we'll have a general sign for you. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna wait. But yeah, like you're literally like what you're saying to me is exactly the way I felt.
Yeah. So I think I talked about it in 2007. I went to a Comic-Con with a buddy of mine in Denver, and I had just resigned from the law enforcement. I knew that I was no longer happy. I was tired of the politics. I had a very nicely decorated record, not only in that as well as a reputation in the community. I wanted to go out of law enforcement with a positive and not on Channel 9 News, because I pushed myself too far. And just like any other human out there that deals with managing other humans, sooner or later you're going to have a bad day, and I didn't want that to happen. So I made a decision, best decision I ever made.
Yep.
And guess what happened? Over the next several years, I got Blake back. I got Blake, the kid, Blake who had a lot of worldly experience, Blake that didn't give a flying what people thought. I mean, don't get me, my passage through the military and policing taught me a lot, and I went through a lot of stuff, so a few combat tours, you name it. And I learned and I grew up, and but it also taught me, like, you're only here once. You get one rock. And some people don't even get a normal 70 or 80 years to do it. They get, like, you know, months sometimes at an infant. They don't even get a chance.
Yep.
And I am thankful for every day. So this is why I'm thankful that I have the aptitude to work a job and make the money that I do so I can have the things that I have. 100%. I don't take things for granted.
100%. And then one thing I'll mention, as you were highlighting a little bit about work and stuff like that, like, me and you were pretty close to the same age. I finally gotten to the point where my career is good, right? Like, I worked very hard to get to this point, but now we can kind of take a step back and we can enjoy what we've done for the past 20, 30 years, right? And that's the other thing too, is one of the reasons where I had found out that I had the brain tumor last year and then I had the surgery to remove it. It was a lot of, like, realization, like, there's certain things I want to do that I've not been afraid to do, but kind of been afraid about what people's reactions are. And I didn't care after I found out I had the tumor. And that's why I got that cosplay outfit. Dude, I've never been to first of all, I've never been to New York Comic Con, period. This, I'm going to go to New York Comic Con for my first year, and then I'm going as in cosplay. Okay, you know what I'm talking about as far as, like, the pushback about somebody wearing, like, a costume and walking around in it. I don't care anymore, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Without getting into, like, a whole nother philosophical conversation here.
Yep.
When I worked for Nike for a little while, in my current position, I was working at the Nike World Headquarters. There's something about Nike. There's one of their statements. 1984 is when this moniker started. It's called "Just Do It."
Yep.
And it is my favorite term. One of my favorite logo wear. If you ever see me in my other live streams, I'm always wearing tank tops to say "Just Do It" or whatever, because that's just it. There are some things in life that you think about, pay your bills, family, you know, like stuff. But then there's a lot of other stuff that if you think too much, you'll think yourself right out of it.
Correct.
Stop. 100%. Do it. Just do it and enjoy it. And this is what I like about what this collecting has done for me. In 2007, like I said, I went to this Comic-Con. I saw a Spawn figure. I think it was a Spawn figure, and I love Spawn. I mean, if you know the history of Spawn, Al Williams was a United States Marine.
Yep.
And he did a deal with the devil, Malvosia, to get his wife back, his beloved wife. He sold his soul, and now he's one of the best anti-heroes, right along with Deadpool, that you can even imagine, right? Because I align with that guy. I seen some really crappy shit, and if I was in his shoes, would I sell my soul to save my wife? Would I sell my soul to do that for? You're damn straight I would. But the end result is you watch his journey, and now, if you follow Spawn, he has now owned the seat at hell. And it's just a crazy story, and it's whack job, but I kind of parallel some of that to my journey through not collecting, being this tough Marine, this law officer, and then I realized, wait a sec, I need to come back to me. I need to be like Al Williams, and I need to fight and get back to me and stop worrying about the society's labels and all this other stuff. So you and your cosplay, you know, when I learned about your surgery, I think it was like the second, third episode I watched of your show, I was like, okay, this guy is a fighter. You may not have got your chance to fight in the military, but to me, what you went through, you're a warrior. You're a freaking warrior, man.
Thank you, Blake. Yeah, dude. It's one of those moments. Like I said, you have a reflection upon your life, and it's the same way for the thing that you had regarding when you realized, like, you got out of the military and you had that realization that you wanted to find yourself again. And that was the same thing as me, right? With that surgery and the realization. Really quickly, I want to highlight, so Scarecrows just jumped in. Scarecrows of the Night. I'm super late. I just got off work, but this dude's story is awesome, and I love hearing backstories about us Warhammer fans. So thank you, Scarecrows of the Night, jumping in. Can't go wrong with Spawn.
Thank you.
I love the movie, even though it's hated.
Hey, but the new movie's coming. It's being done by the same people that do a lot of the other horrors. What's the I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty on top of my game tonight. It'll come to me, but and Jamie Foxx is playing Spawn.
Oh yeah. Oh, he is. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, there's several. Todd has said, I am making this movie this is not a kids movie. This movie is going to be exactly how I want it to reflect my comics, and I want it to be gritty, evil, dark. And
that's awesome.
if you get on Instagram, he has actually photos from Spawn in different set shootings. He looks badass.
I didn't even know that they're making this, dude. Wow.
Blumhouse Studios doing it.
Wow. I didn't even know that, dude. I'm gonna have to check out the pictures. I had no idea.
It's gonna be awesome. So
wow.
And what did Trevor write? I saw he wrote something in there. And by the way, go ahead.
No, Trevor says, I always find it funny, this misconception that collecting toys isn't for manly men. I'm a construction worker that coaches wrestling and bow hunts elk. I'd say collect toys and stay badass. 100%. Like, so you have one of the, again, a manly dude like saying this. We got Mr. Recon Rage, who's literally a war hero, right? He's talking about in military and law enforcement. And then, like I said, dude, it's just it's I don't know. I feel like if you once you reach a certain point in life and you've had this experience and you can look back on the stuff that you've gone through and been like, you know what, there's certain things I like. I don't give a care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care.
Yep. You just got to do you, and obviously be nice, be respectful, work within the confines of a normal human being in your society. I'm not saying just do you and go out and screw everybody,
Sure.
And if you're somebody watching this and you're having some struggles or you feel like your homeostasis is a little off, reach out to somebody, reach out to me, right? I'm here. I used to do the veteran 22 for 22 programs. 22 veterans take their lives every day, for PTSD and stuff. I believe that, I've been given an extension on life from all I've been through. I should have been dead several times over. And the end result is, what am I going to do with it? Well, I'm not a millionaire, so I can't do nothing there. But the end result is money doesn't make people always happy. It's the camaraderie and community that we build.
That's the thing, dude. Like I said, it's you chase something. People ask me like regarding this YouTube channel, right? I'm trying to enjoy the journey, right? I'm not worried about the results. I would like to have good results just like everybody else, but the most important thing to me is to enjoy the journey, because I've gotten to the end point of a career and I've made it where I want it to be, and it is not the home run that you think it's going to be. And then I look back and I'm like, you know what, I really wish that I just enjoyed the journey more and I didn't have such a focused eye on just worrying about one particular thing, because I created a lot of stress for myself. And it's just, dude, it's unfortunate because you don't learn that. And even people who are hearing me say this that are younger, you don't understand what I'm saying until you've been through it and you are at the point where you can look back and be like, holy shit, the most enjoyable portion is the journey. Like, it's never going to be as enjoyable at the end of that journey as what you think it's going to be. So just enjoy the journey.
Yep, absolutely. And to highlight something that Curtis said, he says, do what makes you happy, as long as you pay the bills.
100%.
And you aren't hurting anyone.
100%. Yes. Never. The biggest thing is when you're, and I've talked to a couple of the younger fans for JOYTOY and stuff like that, is make sure your normal life is taken care of. Like, that's the number one thing, right? Especially in your young years, because your young years go like that. Like, all of a sudden, dude, I feel like I'm still in my teenage years, okay? You don't realize how fast time goes until you look back and be like, oh my God, 30 years have gone by. So during the time when you're going through your younger years, just take care of the shit you need to take care of. As long as you do what you need to do, you're going to get to a point of your midlife and you're going to have what you want. Like, it's as long as you do the things you need to do, you're going to be at the end of, not the end of your journey, but you're going to be at this point where you're going to be able to enjoy everything that you've put forth and all of the sacrifices you've made.
Yeah. What was your favorite holiday growing up, Wraith?
So, a little bit different here. My father passed away when I was 10 years old, and he went into the hospital the day after Thanksgiving and passed away a couple of days before Christmas. So Christmas generally is my favorite holiday, but because I have that weird memory, like it's a cross between Christmas and when I was born for my birthday because it's so close to Christmas. So I would say it's probably it's a tie between those two, but probably Christmas even with that memory. How about you?
Christmas all the way.
Yeah.
And you remember growing up, your mom used to tell you, "Oh, it's better to give than to receive." And you're like, and when you were a kid, you're sitting there going, "I don't know what the heck she's smoking."
Am I getting clothes? Are you?
I want gifts.
clothes?
Yeah, I better not be getting freaking socks and boxers and like I don't. Come on, give me some freaking G.I. Joe. I want some Kenner Star Wars, man. I want the Battlestar Galactica figures. Give me some Star Trek figures in 1/18. I need Tweaky and Buck Rogers. I want those figures. 80s kid. And so, and my mom and dad delivered. They were awesome. I love my family. I was blessed. I know a lot of people haven't been blessed with that opportunity to be brought up in a solid foundation family. And for those, my hats go out to you. But I was lucky. I had a good foundation. I think that's why I've been able to get through some of the stuff I have. But the end result is Christmas is totally different for me now. It was several years ago. It's been a while. I learned how much I really like doing things for people. And I have two things that I didn't even tell you about.
I know.
And your helmet, right? I like doing
that's
things for
so
people.
awesome. I've been wanting that helmet and I've been holding off because I bought one. I'm like, I can't buy a second one. So that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
But that's what I like because I know you're going to enjoy it, right? There's several people in my community I bought things for and I just send it to them. I just, and I just do it because I just love what this hobby does for us. It brings people from all over the world. I mean, look at Emil. Emil's going to be on your show in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Emil is an amazing, not only customizer, not only human being, but he's also a child's book artist. He made his own book with him and Nate Strong. You're going to have to ask him about that because he actually did a Christmas book.
That's awesome.
That guy is absolutely awesome. So anybody on here, pay attention to this channel because when Emil Wickman is on here from Sweden in a couple weeks, you are not going to want to miss that show. I can tell you that right now.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to get him to talk about the Grey Knights. I'm so excited about that. When I was talking to him in person, he was like, I am the biggest Grey Knight fan also. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. And I was even saying to him last year, I was like, I'm going to come to Legions Con next year. I'm going to walk around as a Grey Knight. So the fact that I'm actually doing it is going to be awesome. I appreciate it.
Looks like Trevor. He's Christmas is how I got into 40K. Bought my brother a lunchbox for Christmas when I was lunchbox. Excuse me. Lunchbox for Christmas when I was 15 and had when he just had his first job. That's cool. And then looks like Curtis wrote, "I'm a Thanksgiving guy." The food is amazing. I love the practice of reflecting on your blessings and practicing gratitude. Amen. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those two.
Yeah, and the other thing with Thanksgiving is as a kid, you always knew that Christmas was right around the corner. So,
and how is it cool being a Legions fan? I got to get on this pulpit. How is it being a Legions fan? My holiday season kicks off on the first week of November.
I know. Yep. Right when it's
right.
Starts. Yep.
Jeremy said it before Horsemen know it. All the people in the Legions community. My holiday starts, which is really good because business runs for me at the end of the fiscal year, October.
Oh yeah, same thing. Yep.
So business wraps up. Granted, there's new, but whatever business wise. But I get to start. I know Legions Con's kicking off my holiday season.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I work for a financial company, so generally the month of December, at least the last 2-3 weeks, everything is dead. Nothing's going on. So that's awesome. And then by Cyber Rat, I don't know what favorite holiday I have now. It's a year of first, and so for the holidays haven't been great this year. I will have to see how it goes when I get there. Well, we're going to be part of this channel, so we're going to do some fun stuff, Cyber. So we're going to have an awesome holiday season. I can guarantee you that. So.
Oh yeah, yes we will.
So I think
especially we got Angron ringing in the season. That's gonna be good.
Angron is like it's so crazy, these releases. So I was all in the moment Baythier was announced. I did the all in everything for Baythier. So I haven't looked recently. When is Baythier slated to come?
Well,
2 years from now.
I mean, I think from what I've read, and Curtis is in there, he has a lot of pulse on this. So correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I believe they're really trying to shoot for Baathir being in 2026.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, I don't. I've heard comments made, but you know, depending on how the world is, production. I know that the Four Horsemen are killing it on the production. They got what the Knights from the book on the water. They've got the first cosmic book. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank here. They've got a couple different things that are already on the water. I mean, they're pumping them out. And last year's Legions Con reveal, G-Con reveal, should be here before the end of the year.
Oh, that's right. So
we're getting Bodvar, you know, that whole wave.
Yep.
Bodvar the bear for people who don't collect Legions. So we're getting, I mean, so they're as long as there's no hiccups factory or over in China and stuff like that, we don't have any major hiccups. And, you know, obviously the state of the world, who knows what's going to happen. I would say that shooting for the Dragon, because you got to remember the Dragon, Baathir, they were very far in production.
At the point.
They had a lot of stuff already worked out before they even launched it last year at G-Con.
Wow. What has been the response from I know there was a little bit of, not reluctance, but a bunch of the folks who were ordering Baathir were not unhappy, but it was a little bit weird with the 2 add-on packs, especially like I think it was the Wings one wasn't super popular. Like for instance,
I think what ended up happening. So every one of the add-on packs and all of their
they hit.
Everything. Well, from the Four Horsemen themselves, they outpaced themselves. They had no clue this was even going to sell the way it was.
Oh wow!
You know, one of the things that you always got to steer clear from being a fan is you're always going to have some people talking crap in every chat, and you're always going to have some haters.
Loudest. They're the loudest. They're not the majority, but they're the loudest.
Yeah. So basically, what it boils down to is, you know, I don't listen to the riffraff. I'll catch it, but that's exactly what I don't want in this community. I don't want the negativity. I don't want, you know, it's a figure. It's a collectible item. If you can't afford it, if you don't want it, if it didn't turn out exactly the way you want it, the world isn't built around you, buddy.
Yeah.
Like
100%, dude. 100%. I agree. So art by Ackerman, I don't pay attention to the estimates because these things change. I just pre-order and wait for the future Curtis to thank me. Yeah, correct. Like I said, I put in pre-orders all the time for JOYTOY stuff. I'm getting stuff that I ordered a while ago. I'm the same way. Like, I am very thankful that we have the amount of stuff and the quality of collectibles that we have at this point. Because if you go back 20-30 years, like, I never would have guessed that we had this stuff. Never in a million years that we were going to have, especially the quality. Again, majority of the stuff that I collect now is JOYTOY, Warhammer. Every single wave is getting better. Like, I had no idea anything regarding the Alpha Legion, really. And then they came out and I was like, whatever. And then I got Alfurious and the Saboteurs, and I was like, oh my god, these figures are amazing. So yeah, I just, it's just enjoy the time. Enjoy what you can get. That's it.
Yeah, I think a little bit of my ADD kicked in. So I'm going to tell you right now. I don't think I'm clinically, but I think I am. To answer your question, that I totally told the story and negated. I got into 40K back in about 2007, 2008. That's why I was telling that story about when I started getting myself back. Yeah. So I've been in for a while.
So did you? So were you into the miniatures at that point, or just the lore, or what were you into?
I have never collected any miniatures, but I am absolutely. I told myself, if they make these in action figure form, I'm buying them.
Yep.
I don't have. Okay, I'm going to start painting, and my first customs are going to be with the. And I'm not giving a plug here. I promised him that when I get the Art by Ackerman, his brushes, his set, which is a really nice set that it just landed. He's going to be starting getting those. He's selling them.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, they're nice. You'll have to look at them. So when those show up, I'm going to start painting. It's kind of symbolic for me. Like, hey, you know,
sure.
Curtis's channel. I've been going through all this, watching all these customizers. I've been artistic in my time. I could probably do this, and you know, I'm never going to know unless I try. So, with that said, I am going to get going on that. But with the miniatures, it was one of those things where I was absolutely taken back with the amount of talent to not only paint these things, but the amount of detail that people get on these miniatures.
It's insane.
I have a Warhammer store by my house. I'm lucky to have one, like literally 15 minutes from my house. And I go over and shoot the shit with that guy every once in a while. I'll stop in, and then I'm like in the cases. And he's like,
I know.
Are you buying anything today? And I go, no, I'm just looking and talking. And he starts laughing. And I said, did you get any Warhammer art books? Because I love looking at all the characters.
Oh, dude.
And he's like, no, but DK's making those art books. And I think you've seen them. I have one of them already, the history.
Yep.
And then they're doing the character encyclopedia, which hits in November.
That I have to get. To get. So it's to your question, or to your statement that you're going to start painting, are you going to be picking up any of, let me share it on my screen with you, are you going to be picking up any of these to paint? And I'm sharing it right now with you. Any interest in these?
Yes, I have thought about it. I haven't placed an order yet. But yes, once I start on a couple head sculpts that I have to see where I'm going with it and where I'm at.
Sure. Once
I get to a point where I feel a little more comfortable, then I'll actually take one of those figures apart and actually do a full custom. So yes, I'm excited about this. And I also have, which I heard they're harder to paint on, but I do have I have the proofs. Yeah, I have all the proofs of every McFarlane character. So there's that option too.
Yeah, I believe these are supposed to be, they're supposed to take the Citadel paints much better as far as like a plastic. You don't have to do pre-paint to make the paint stick on them. So yeah, I'm interested in picking up, depending on how my painting journey goes in a couple of weeks, I'm interested in picking up one of these and making a Wraith chapter custom.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool with your logo on his shoulder.
It's gonna look terrible, but I'm gonna try it. So, yeah,
that ain't terrible, man. That's what's great about this. You should absolutely make your Wraith chapter and have your logo on his pauldrons and.
Dude, it's gonna be so. So one thing I want to highlight. So from Scarecrows of the Night, ReconRage, I heard Mythic Legions, if I'm not mistaken. But do you have both versions of the Headless Horseman variants? I love that figure so much. And what's your favorite figure from that line?
Ooh,
no, I'm teeing that one up for you.
All right, so you ever watch Legion's Lair, Wraith?
Yes.
Okay. I was kind of ill prepared for that show. I mean, because they go through a series of questions that ask you, what's your favorite faction? What's your favorite race? Who's your favorite figure? And I'm not changing it up, but what's happened over time is, since that show, Legions just keep getting better and better.
Yeah.
I mean, the All-Star 6 wave that just released, the Necronomus wave, will blow your mind apart. So I want to answer this question before I spiral up. So the Headless Horseman, I have both, and they're both equally amazing. One is done in a red deco, a fiery deco, and the other one's done in a luminous yellow-green, like toxic green. I think they both bring a unique look. I know this is going to be not the answer you want to hear, but I just tell you, buy them both. You can't go wrong.
Dude, I have the first release of the Headless Horseman. I think I actually sold that as part of the purge, but yeah, that figure was amazing. I actually wanted to, when they came out with the second one, because I think the second one the green was glow in the dark, wasn't it? Or isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, when the second one came out, I was like, oh man, that was the first time where the first version, I was like, oh, I actually wanted the second version. So
yeah, that's called the retailer wave. So Scarecrows of the Night, what that is that one, every figure obscura so far, every year at the end of the year, those figure obscuras get pre-ordered at the beginning of the next year for a retailer wave, and they just do the paint deco in a different version for whatever those figure obscuras were. So yes.
So here's a quick comment for you regarding the McFarlane artist proof. by TD3 Trooper. McFarlane Warhammer 40K. Wash them in hot water, light on soap, and prime it. Yeah, and that should then allow TD3 Trooper. Do you use Citadel paints on the McFarlane figures, or what type of paints? That's my question for you. What type of paints do you use on the McFarlane figures for your customs? So, yeah, I haven't painted any of the artist proof figures, but I do have a couple of them as well.
Have you ever followed the guy something by Daylight? He's on YouTube. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. This guy is absolutely amazing. He does McFarlane customs of Warhammer.
Oh wow. Yeah, I've seen, so I'm part of, like I said, I'm part of the McFarlane Facebook customs group for Warhammer. So I probably have seen, that's why I think that name rings a bell. I don't think I followed him on YouTube, but I think I've seen his stuff before.
Yeah, he's day by, yeah, it's something like that. I'd have to look, but I've actually chat with him. He's over in Great Britain, and I was going to send him a bunch of McFarlane Warhammer figures just for him to have fodder, but I guess the import fees and all the other stuff, by the time I send it to him, he's like, it's just not worth it. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you wanting to send it to me. Yeah.
That sucks.
But yeah, that guy does some amazing stuff. I'm trying to pull him up right now to see if I can find him for you while we're still talking. What about you? Have you thought about getting back into painting or doing painting, excuse me?
I'm gonna do so. My wife and my brother-in-laws have bought me for the past 2 years miniatures and paint brushes and a couple of paints to paint up. So I have some stuff to paint the miniatures, and I've been asked a couple of times, especially by Lone, to do a painting stream. So I'm gonna attempt very horribly to do a painting stream of the Warhammer miniatures. I'll try to paint and put them together. I did do a couple of custom paint jobs on some of the early G.I. Joe classified figures because I wasn't happy with some of the paint on them. Like we had, remember they were they look kind of like Fortnite figures in a way, like the roadblock came out. So I stripped the paint and I repainted some stuff. It wasn't too bad. I just didn't realize that you had to prime some paint, or some paint remains sticky if you don't do it correctly. So I had sticky paint for a while on some of my roadblock classified boots. So yeah, I learned my lesson that way. So I'm actually interested in doing the custom. I'm very interested in picking up one of the intercessors, and seeing what it's like to paint this one up. So very interested.
So the guy's page, if anybody wants to follow some of the coolest McFarlane sized Warhammer customs out there that I've ever seen, it's Blinded by Daylight, all one word. You might want to pull it up real quick because I think this is a page that really speaks to this community here, and I think you're going to be absolutely blown away what you see.
Sure. Let me jump into Blinded by Daylight.
Yeah, Blinded by Daylight. Push it all together on YouTube. He's also got an IG page if you want to go through that way too.
Sure. That's one word, Daylight.
Yep. He's got a really cool logo with paint. Yep, there it is.
Oh, very cool. Oh shit, I can't really see.
Now, these are McFarlane-based Warhammer customs that he literally
wow.
And he literally goes through each one and shows you how to build it in time lapse.
Wow, that's crazy.
And these figures are just absolutely
wow. And this is impressive too because the paint does not stick greatly on these figures. So
I wonder if the IG page has. I'm looking at the IG page right now. I want to see if it shows like where you can just pull up some stills of his stuff instead of having to look through videos.
Let me bring up.
Oh yeah. Go to his IG page. Same. Blinded by Daylight.
Sure. Let's jump over.
Look at that little guy shaking it, working it. World leader dancing.
He's actually in South America too.
I love it. That's cool.
Let's see.
You gotta love AI for fun like that, right? Just on fun stuff like that. There you go.
Oh wow, look at this Abaddon.
Look at that.
That's a figure? Holy shit.
That started from McFarlane. That's from the Chaos McFarlane.
Painting. The face is crazy.
No, he does some really I've been contemplating sending him some stuff
Wow.
and commissioning him, having me do one for me, for my, just put in my collection.
Wow. That's crazy. Holy crap.
Go 2 more down.
Let me see.
Pan down 2 more. Go that Turk. Right up in the right corner.
This one. Oh, wow.
Look at this. So he goes through all of, like, look at
crap.
Look at the paint that go on.
Lone's like freaking out right now. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Rubric Marine. Wow, that looks crazy.
And if you pan down, he'll show you his paints that he uses and a lot more of some of the custom stuff he's done. He is just, but these figures you're seeing here, these were done with McFarlane base figures.
That's amazing, dude. Wow. And it's nothing against the miniature painters, which are awesome. But when you have a scale of a figure like this and you're putting this much work to make it look like sorry, let me go back to the Abaddon. To make it look like this, it's insane. That's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah, go back and pan down. Lone will love this one, about halfway down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There's some actual stills pictures, some really crystal clear, awesome pictures of his favorite faction there. I actually watched him do this one. Keep going. Oh, yeah, look at all those. They're sick. There it is. Right there on the right. Down.
Holy crap. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Look at that. That's a McFarlane figure. It started off with
miniature.
It started off with a Primarchs, but it's actually, yeah, that's the thing. He paints them like the miniatures. I mean, this is JOYTOY level with an extra level to it, because these things are, you got to figure. I talked to a couple guys that paint minis, and they're like, painting minis. I asked them, hey, would you paint a McFarlane for me at the Warhammer store? Some of these guys that are in there that are sharing the work. And he said, I won't do it. I said, why? He goes, I'm used to painting stuff that big. He goes, that's too much canvas for me. It overwhelms me.
That's crazy. By the way, I want to say hi to William. William Billis, thank you for stopping in, dude. I appreciate it, sir. Yeah, dude. I originally the Imperial Knight behind me, I was gonna buy 2 of them, and I was gonna have the second one painted up as Canis Rex because of his tie to the Grey Knights, right? Because you can use them in the miniatures as a supplement team for or army as part of whatever for the Grey Knights. Nobody wanted to paint it. Nobody. I was like, I'll pay you $1,000. They're like, no, that is too much. So I 100% have had that type of reaction as far as wanting to do it. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
these paints are amazing, dude. This looks amazing. This puts McFarlane in a different life for me with their figures.
Well, if you look at it and you sit there and go, wow, if you understand how to work like epoxy putty, you know, quick dry molding stuff, because he shows you how to do all this stuff. He literally, on some of his YouTube, he actually, for every portion, arm, leg, armor, whatever, he'll not only put it in time lapse, but he freezes for a second and tells you everything that you need at each step.
Wow.
His videos are just ridiculous. Yeah, keep panning down. There's even more. I mean,
wow.
Look at that wolf.
Wow.
Look at that one.
Look at this. Holy shit, dude. Wow, the eyes are amazing. Look at the glassy eyed on these.
Yeah, and he showed you how he makes those with like resin. Oh yeah.
Wow. This is crazy. I'm definitely going to take a look at this.
Yeah.
100%. So one more thing I really quickly wanted to do was, so did you order Calgar yet, or you're going to order Calgar?
I'm going to order Calgar.
Okay, cool.
I haven't ordered them yet. And to be honest with you, I've been kind of getting stuff off of Amazon. I get a lot of stuff from LT Cave and some custom stuff from Cool Toys Club, but Amazon must have stepped up their partnership with JOYTOY, because their prices are becoming very comparable, if not in some aspects cheaper, and I get it the next day. I mean, I have no problem waiting, but it's given me another opportunity where I don't have to automatically pre-order everything right away.
Correct.
And then wait 7 to 10 days to ship, and then when it ships from there. Now, if you want it early, you're going to have to order it from one of these places, or you're going to be at least a month to 6 weeks after it releases before some of the stuff gets to Amazon or anything like that.
Correct. Yeah, that's the one thing I've noticed as well too. I ordered all of my Thousand Sun figures. I'm sorry, my Sons of Horus figures from from Amazon because I was like, because I had an itch and it was right before the tariffs went in. I was like, oh man, I gotta get all these figures because I don't know what's gonna go on with the tariffs. So I 100% like I've been down that. Like if there's something I really want and it's like it's already come out, I immediately go to Amazon. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely picked them up from Amazon. So really quickly for you, Blake, because you have not picked him up yet. I know I did a live review the other day on him, but really quickly, I just want to showcase Calgar here. Dude, he's such an awesome figure, dude. Hands down,
He looks great.
Yeah, hands come out with. Again, just like I was saying before, as they go through and they keep coming out with more figures or they up the line, the figures just keep getting better and better. So I just want to show you really quick with Calgar, just the amount of detail that's on this figure, comparing it to, because I still want to pick up the old version of him, because I have the old version of the Victrix guards, and they're here, and dude, you can see like how much tinier they look, like little brothers. They look like they look like next to the standard Victrix guards and Calgar. But I 1000. So are you gonna pick up? Well, obviously you're gonna get the Victrix guards and you're gonna get Calgar, right?
Oh yeah. I'll probably get Calgar, and I might get. I love the Victrix guards, by the way.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. They did something really cool on this shield. This is like a marbleized plastic.
Ooh.
And it shows. Let me pull it back a little bit.
Well, of course they had to do something, because the guy like me that already has them, they're like, how are we going to get that guy that already has them to buy more? And they're like, okay, we got to do this, and Blake will buy them. And
I don't know,
there we go.
The camera's not picking up because I have a bluish tint to this light, but it is like a marbleized.
It looks really, really bright. It's kind of whited out. Can you turn the camera or the brightness down?
Actually, let me change it from the
You and your high-speed lighting, your battery that doesn't overheat no more.
It's so much better. Let me go to warm. Let me change all my lights so that we can get a better look here. 1 sec. By the way, these lights that I have are really awesome. I love these lights because you can change all of them, and they're all on an app, and they're all connected via Wi-Fi, so they're easily adjustable for you. So yes, I know this is pretty bright, but just a little bit. It's hard to see, but good stuff. Down. Good stuff. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick up, but it's like this white marbleized color on the U for the Ultramarine on the Victrix Guard shield. And dude, this sword for
that looks nice.
Dude, the sculpt on this thing is it's really, they did such a good job with this, especially when you're comparing it to the version 1 of the Victrix Guard sword.
Yeah.
And this is more of like a Gladius type of sword. And then this is just like on a completely different level. Absolutely amazing, dude. They did such a great job with these.
Here's
these figures.
Here's the version 1. That's this.
Yeah, it's not even comparable compared to the version 1. This special marbleized plastic in the middle of it. This is a great job. Yeah,
cool.
Again,
these guys.
I picked up the 2 of them, and then again going back to the big boy Calgar. He's such a great dude. Absolutely, like my favorite figures from this line so far.
That's
Horus,
cool.
The Lion, and then Calgar.
Now, is this the and just to let you know, I think that mic that you're talking to or something's going on. If you move just a little bit, you cut out.
Sure.
Is this Calgar and the Victrix? Are they in the Space Marine 2
Correct.
size? Yes. Okay.
Yep, and they have not just the Space Marine 2 size, but they also have the lights in the helm, so you can have lighted up eyes on there with the battery to.
Well, I'm glad that I bought extra batteries for my first 3 because
I did, dude. I went to put it on when I did the live stream, and I was like, "Oh shit, I don't have more batteries." But dude, they did such a killer job on all of the Vitrix guards with the with Calgar. If you're, I know you're gonna order each of them as well.
Yeah.
Have them. I would 1000% pick up at least 2 of the Vitrix guards because they absolutely killed it with these.
Yeah, I'm ordering the lineup you have there on the table.
We're enabling each other, you see.
You know, why not? And we could just let all our viewers watch our weakness develop before their eyes.
If they can't or they don't want to, they could just live through us and our collecting habits. So
yeah,
I just want to quickly show you that. So
some of them might be reaching out to a helpline for us right now, also, and do like a divine intervention for Wraith and Blake.
But that's another thing that I wanted to add to the live streams, the weekly news. I want to do, obviously I do my live unboxings and stuff like that, but I want to add a new wrinkle to the live streams, like the weekly news, where I do a quick live on the figure that I reviewed that week and just quickly show the figure, because I have, dude, it's so easy for me to do this because the review table is right next to me. So
yeah, no, it's really nice. You have a great setup for like literally having the directive and then turning around and having the unboxing and the top down option. That's really cool.
Yep. I didn't mean to do this because I have small kids, and so I was like, shit, everything's got to be in one small area. And I have to have everything locked off. So I was like, all right, let me do it this way. So let's go back to the chat really quick. So William Bell's for the War Master. I would just ask money for the Abbey, correct? Wraith, I got 53 figures this weekend. Dude, he's in our Discord. He is just, dude. So I picked up, he's absolutely killer with the custom JOYTOY figures. I picked up I have on order the Emperor of Mankind custom figure from Cool Toys Club. So that's going to come in the beginning of September, I think, or the middle of September.
Oh, no, I'm scared to get into that.
Next custom figure that's currently being made by Book G, who's on Instagram as well, and also a Discord member. He's making me a custom Grey Knight Terminator based upon the Chaos Gate Demon Hunters version. So I sent him a picture of what I wanted. He was able to download the STL for it, and he's making the figure for me as a JOYTOY figure. So I'm super excited about those 2 customs, which should be coming. That's my custom limit for the year. I'll get 2, and that's going to be me cashing out. So
let me ask you a question. What do you know about Dark Source on Instagram 118?
I've heard that before.
Pull it up real quick because I wanted to ask you this, and maybe someone in the chat knows.
Sure.
And you'll see instantly why I'm asking, because there are tons of customs. This guy, I think this person customizes and sells them.
Sure.
And I'm not sure if he feeds his stuff into these sites, because the custom stuff that he always gets, it seems like he always gets the JOYTOY release stuff info before anybody.
Yep. Dark Source 1118 scale.
Yeah, that's him. His name is Alexis.
Yep.
Yep, that's him.
Oh, wow.
See what I'm saying? Like, so I've been following him for a while, but some of the stuff that he has,
wow.
And he's got like JOYTOY customs. Like, click on that one. Look at, there's your, see?
Wow, that's a custom head on Meniot. Wow.
But and he paints stuff. You can see there's certain screens. Look at, there's the helmet.
Wow, look at that. Jeez, that's the Emperor's Children, dude. Wow, awesome.
And I think he's from France. I think he's French, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. This is
but yeah, look at
version of the
look at that custom paint on that Leviathan.
Yeah, wow, the second launcher. Wow. I didn't know that. I shit. This is amazing. Look at this Calgar. Wow, awesome, dude.
Look at these. Look at that. Look at these are customs. Click on some of that one.
Oh man, the Night Lord.
Look at that.
Damn. Oh my god.
And these are all JOYTOY customs.
That looks crazy.
Look at that. That's like it's almost God. Yeah. Look at those. So sick.
Wow. I don't know how I didn't know about him before. I think I've seen some of his stuff, but I've never. Wow. See, now
he's all
got me following. Awesome.
Yeah, he's all over. Look at that. That's just a picture he did with the actual, what do you call
That's
it?
amazing. Wow. So, any interest in any of the King of Fighters figures?
Okay,
This way?
double-edged sword, right? Any interest? Yes. Am I going to put money into him? Probably not right now.
Yeah, one thing with these figures that makes me excited about JOYTOY is the effects on these figures, because
Yeah, those look good.
we haven't seen, outside of those Terminators for the Iron Warriors, we haven't seen anything like this. We haven't seen any kind of blast effects. So if they're doing that for this, and I've seen the blast effects in some of their mechs, it's
Mhm.
actually like, this is something that I would buy an effects pack, because I've bought it from Mythic Legions to use on my JOYTOY figures, right? Like,
Mhm.
so that's the next step. We need some effects packs for JOYTOY figures, or start coming with effects packs. I'm a huge fighting game fan, especially like mainly Street Fighter. I used to play Street Fighter in tournaments and stuff like that. But no interest in the King of Fighters figures for me. They look good. And I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures from JOYTOY as well, a couple of them, and I know the quality of these figures, so these are going to be awesome as well. But yeah,
Go back down. I want to highlight a couple. So keep going. I think. Let me see where you're. Okay, you're coming. Yeah. Look. Okay. So look at that one you just clicked on. Go back up.
this Night
Right
Lord,
there. Yeah. Look at.
yeah, I think it looks crazy. Oh my god, is that JOYTOY?
That's Georgia. No, that's I think that I'm looking at that. Is it a McFarlane? Did he customize? No, that's JOYTOY. It's JOYTOY. But keep going down about.
Holy shit!
Yes. Those are JOYTOYs.
Wow.
Wait till you get to the Titus that he repainted the head sculpt. There it is.
Oh wow! Holy crap!
Keep sliding up. Yeah, look at that. And then go back and then look underneath Titus. Look at that one underneath Titus.
This is the Shark Legion. What the hell are they called again? Somebody
the Shark Legion. There's been a lot of people asking if we're going to get the Shark Legion.
Yeah,
And
Tiberius.
if you go pull up the lore, you'll see exactly why. I could imagine those, and if they come out with those in JOYTOY.
Yeah, I've seen a couple pictures, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dark Source repost the customs of Customizer. Okay, so it's not that he makes all of these; he reposts a lot of the customs.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
Just trying to look back at the chat really quick. Amazon always gets first look from me. Yeah, especially because, like, if unless I'm ordering in advance with like LT Cave and Cool Toys Club, like those spur of the moment purchases are always Amazon, because I know I'm gonna get it in like a day or so. So, wow.
So go down. I want you to go down about. Let's see here. Where are you at now? You're there. Go down about 10 rows.
Yep.
And you will see probably what I'm talking about here. Where is it? There. Did you see where he has the size comparison of the Knight?
No.
Go up. Where's it at? Let me see here. I'm trying to look at yours and I'm looking at mine. No.
I see the Night with all the Ultramarines.
You haven't gone down far enough. Keep going.
There you go.
You'll see it. There's two pictures of them side by side.
So it's
On the right-hand side. Keep going. There they are.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's a good picture for the Imperial Knight.
That is.
Yep. Look at that's the pilot of the Imperial Knight on
I
the
know.
far left.
Yep. Wow, the precepts. Oh my god.
And then he has a picture. If people want to know the size, the next picture over shows them what they printed. Yep. Look.
That's powerful. Yeah, dude. I remember still, man, opening that thing on my display. Shit, dude, the box is so big. Couldn't even get a picture because I had the camera as high as it could go. Still couldn't get it.
I'm trying to see if there's. Oh yeah, there's the picture. So go back and look up above the. Look at right there. Look at that Alfarius photo picture for advertisement. There.
Oh,
look at that,
dude. That's the spear I want. I want a darker green, dude. So Loy from Cool Toys Club, if you're watching this, next week I want to see an updated Alfarius Omegagon spear, and I will pick up 2 of them.
Well, it seems like your conversation with Lloyd's working.
That's awesome, dude. I got 3 things to order from them. Wow. And this was, yeah, I saw this picture. This was from last March when they originally first showed the 2 Imperial Knights. So this is awesome. Very cool. Well, now I have another thing to follow on Instagram that I did not realize before. And then again, I have, like I said, that custom boot by Bucci of the Grey Knight Terminator, which I'm super excited about, dude. And he's gonna have the because I wanted a Grey Knight with a shield, because that's what I loved in Cascade Demon Hunters, the video game. And so that's what he's making me, the Grey Knight Paladin with the shield and the power sword. So that's gonna be awesome, dude. Awesome. And there's this other thing too from Wog Toys, the display. You can put all your weapons and heads. I think that would actually look pretty cool in the back of my my display when I'm doing the reviews. I think this would be pretty cool. This is only like 10-11 bucks, so I might pick this up.
Are you still on IG?
Yeah, I'm still on IG. Yep.
Go up to ToyMercs, search ToyMercs, ToyMercs, one word. And I want to show you, this is what you need to, one of the things to talk about with Emil in a couple weeks, because he created this figure I'm going to show you. And it's a Warhammer figure.
MERCHS?
MERCS. Mercs.
Yeah. Oh.
Like mercenaries.
Yeah.
ToyMercs. There it is. All right. So in his come down, you'll see on the cover of, let me see if that's the same one. Is that the same one I was looking at? Let's see. Is that ToyMercs? Let's see here.
Let's see.
That's that one.
MERCS?
Yeah, that's the right one.
Yep.
Let me see where it's at then.
Sure.
I must be looking at, there's a picture of that figure on the cover of the magazine.
Roll through some of this stuff.
It's the Legions magazine that they're doing. Huh. ToyMercs Legions magazine. Do you have to do it differently? Interesting.
Is that what you searched for and it came up?
Yeah, I'm looking here real quick. The reason why I want to bring it up is to show you exactly what you can do with Legions in the Warhammer world with customs.
Yep.
And Team 3 Trooper probably knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, here we go. ToyMercs Legions.
There it is. Okay, so go down and look for the cover of the magazine. Let's see. Keep going down. Keep going down. The cover of issue 1 has that. There it is. See that one picture where it says Legions? I think there's another better picture right there.
This one?
Yep. That is the custom figure done with the Mythic Legions.
Emil, right?
Yes. That's Emil's custom right there.
Right. I
wonder if there's another better picture of it though, but he basically did the custom of
Emperor's Executioner. Is that the name of the guy? From the
this guy. This is the guy that he did the custom of.
That's right, with the broadsword with the square edge on it, right? You know what? Actually, if you watch on Warhammer TV, there's an episode of the Emperor's Children. I forgot the main guy, but this character is also in it. That model, at least, and it's not the Ultramarines version, but it's the same type of character with the same type of like lore attached and what he's doing. So. But this looks awesome, dude. Wow, very cool.
Right?
Very cool. So I didn't know this. Is this a Mythic Legions figure?
That's a Mythic Legions figure. That's what he does. He customizes Mythic Legions and makes them into other history.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the magazine though. What magazine is this?
This is called Legions Magazine. You can go on legionsmagazine.com. And you can actually order this. It's really a nice magazine. It has and what they're doing is they're taking toy photography from every lore, not just Legions. The magazine's called Legions.
Oh, wow, this is cool.
So that's a custom by Emil. The other one's obviously the Legendary Barbarian, which is that exclusive con for Legions. But in there is toy photography, some of the best toy photography out there of different toys. It's not just Legion based.
Very cool. I'll have to order this. This is cool, especially for the cover of Emil. Wow.
The funny thing is, I'm supposed to meet up with them in the next week or two because they live here. The head guy lives in Seattle, so we're gonna snap a selfie with the magazine and I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. I reached out to him, I'm like, dude, he's like, I'm over here in Seattle, and we were gonna meet up last week, but he was too busy with work, and I was traveling to Seattle doing stuff for Boeing and all that. So
wow. So DG just said JOYTOY made a fan vote and Tiberius won it. So that's, I remember hearing about that, DG. So are they going to make Tiberius as big as he is in the 40K lore, or was that picture just too, because I remember the art for Tiberius and he's absolutely humongous. So I wonder if they're going to base it on that or something else. Wraith, can you put all extra heads on display stand for this World Eater? He will die when he gets angry. I have so many, dude. I have, because I don't put the helmet. I only put the helmeted head, so I have hundreds of Legions heads, bald heads. Not Legions. JOYTOY Warhammer 40K heads, just raring to go for the display for Angron. So I definitely will. The Justicar, yes, yes. Yeah, he has official mini. Yep. Size is going to be strange for him. Yeah, that's what I figured for our Tiberius. I think it's going to be different and interesting. But
agreed.
Yeah, this is awesome. So I think we went through a lot tonight, dude.
Yeah, we did.
That was awesome. This was a great show. Dude, holy shit, it's 12 o'clock. Holy crap! No wonder why my wife is texting me. Oh my god, this is awesome, dude.
So guys in the chat, if this is Ray's last show, it's my fault. Sorry about
it. I'm pressing the button because I'm remembering now. If you guys like this content, like and subscribe. But yeah, this was awesome. I definitely want to have you back on. I think the chemistry was there. I think that this was an awesome time. I had a great time going through this stuff. Obviously, we'll cut it a little bit shorter next time.
Absolutely.
Your entire collection. That was really sweet, so I really do appreciate you showing that. But yeah, and so I'll be seeing you in person at Legions Con this year, so that will be awesome, dude.
You know it, and I'll be seeing you as soon as I get out of intern for a day. I'm super excited.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
I just found out today, so I didn't get the lotto. My agreement partner, so every year you learn how to pick somebody, like, and I've got tons of people. Like last year, I got invited, I got the role, and I brought Blaze Bear as my +1. He's an artist in the Legions community. This year, going into it, Thomas Belay, who's a Legions fan, he does a lot of Legions photography.
Sure.
Me and him at the West Coast Mythic meetup, and actually prior to that, we talked about, hey, if you get it, can I be your +1? And if I get it, you'll be my +1. So he called me today, him and his lady from Phoenix. He calls me, he's like, hey, dude, what are you doing on Instagram? And I'm like, not much. What are you up to? He's like, so did you get in the Legions Con? I'm like, no, I didn't get the email. I didn't get chose. He goes, I did. You ready to go to Legions Con? I'm like,
that's
yes.
Crazy, dude.
Oh, not Legions Con. I'm going to Legions Con, but intern for a day.
Yeah, intern for a day, dude. That's awesome, dude. That's just, dude, that's awesome. I've never been. I put myself in the raffle. Not this year, not last year, but the year prior to that and the year prior to that. So that's awesome, dude. You're gonna have another blast. Not a blast, another blast. So
last year was epic. This will just be a little more intimate and epic too. So I'm looking forward to either way.
That's awesome, dude. Well, I am gonna close out the show there. We had an awesome show. Like I said, I definitely want to have you back on. I think that the conversation was awesome. I think that being able to see your collection was great, and I think that a lot of the things that we like are very similar. We also have very similar personalities and some of the stuff that we like. So that was really cool. Really quickly, so for you, obviously you're going to be doing Legions Con and intern for a day. Anything else that you want to shout out that you're going to be doing soon, or you have upcoming for the next couple of weeks or months?
Yeah. So I am working on, like I said, the Pac Northwest Legions meetup, first one for 2026. That'll be at the end of May, June. I'll solidify that. You can find that on my Instagram. I'll go live with that first once I solidify the venue that I'm working on. That event is going to be, I'm going to have a toy photography seminar at that event that day. We're going to have vendors there. And I'm going to put it, we'll just put it this way. I have an opportunity where I actually have a pool and a barbecue. We're gonna have a outdoor barbecue. We're gonna have fun, man. This is gonna be like a big family geek party.
That's
You know,
awesome, dude.
with cool stuff to buy and cool things to do if you're into toy photography, or depending on how my painting skills, maybe who knows. If you want to see more of the Legions community, I'm on a show. I'm part of a permanent show called Let's Go Off-World every Friday night. That is on, that is every evening, and on Fridays. And you can't go wrong with that. I don't know if you can bring that one up. Let's Go Off-World.
Bring it up right now.
And you can even see that I'm part of all the cute little art thumbnails. Like there's Curtis in the middle, and I'm next to him. It's a fun time.
This is it, right? Yep.
Yep, that's it.
So you guys
It's
do
hilarious.
this?
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Every Friday night. We have different topics. And the great thing about Off-Worlds, we talk about Legions community stuff, but we do other things like, hey, what were the top 10 movies in the box office this day, 15 years ago? We do all kinds of stuff. It's a fun community thing, but we talk toys with just some of my peeps and my family members that are strung all over this beautiful planet.
That's awesome, dude. So definitely, well, I am subscribing to that. Hopefully you guys do too. We're gonna put the link to the channel in the chat as well. So that's awesome, dude. So you got some cool stuff coming up, dude. That's awesome. Well, again, Blake, I want to say thank you for joining me here tonight. I definitely would not have had the amount of fun that I had with you on this, as well as I know that other people had as well. Hearing your journey, hearing your story, as well as seeing your collection. That was a highlight of the stream, definitely. When I look back at the statistics, statistics of the stream, I'm sure everything is going to spike during that time of all of the collectibles being shown. So I do appreciate your time. I had an absolute blast. Before we go, do you have any questions or anything for me, Blake?
I have none. I just want to thank you for doing what you do, Wraith. I enjoy. I find myself popping into every one of your live streams, your gaming live streams, your ToyHammer, your name it, your interviews. It's just another add in the arsenal of fun that you provide in my life. So, and Cyber and Lone and all them, I've shot the shit with them back and forth. Thank you very much for just being the guys that that you are. And let's just keep building this channel. For one, I think it's really, really important, and the best thing you could do. Wait, hold on, ready? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And let's just keep having fun and doing what we're doing here.
That's awesome. I appreciate it, dude. And again, like I said, upcoming stuff for me, I'll be at New York Comic Con this year. I'm going to be dressed up on Friday and Saturday. I'll be there undressed. No, not dressed in the costume. Wednesday. Not nude. No, this is a PG show.
Is that your OnlyFans channel? Have I not found that one out yet?
I should do one.
Wraith exposed.
And then I'm going to be at Legions Con this year, as well, dressed up as a Grey Knight. Hopefully I don't get kicked out by the Legions fans. Hopefully you guys enjoy me walking around as a Grey Knight, and you'll get some interesting perspective on what it's like to be a Grey Knight Warhammer 40K fan. So, but yeah, so that's awesome. I appreciate, again, I really do appreciate the time. I appreciate you coming on and being able to share your story and share your collection with everybody. So, all right, guys. Absolutely awesome. Guys, again, I will be back during the week. Actually, tomorrow night I'll be on. We're going to do a quick stream with NoobHammer, the YouTube channel, as well as our friend of the show, Michael Farley. We're going to talk about some Grey Knight tabletop gaming, as well as where the Grey Knights currently are in the meta. We have the Codex coming out, the 10th edition Codex, which is going to change some of the stuff. So we'll have some of our expert Grey Knight players talking about that. That'll be tomorrow night. I think about 11 o'clock we'll do that as well. So, all right, dude. I appreciate it. Again, Blake, thank you for coming on, guys. As usual, guys, if you like this content, like and subscribe. All right, guys. I'm Wraith. I'm out. Later, guys.